Hello, my beautiful warriors of love and light, and welcome to this weekly reading from April 3rd to the 9th. Happy April. And happy Easter for anyone that is celebrating. I'm assuming Passover is here too, so happy Passover to you too, guys. So, let's start with these. It's April. So March was intense, and kudos to you for moving through those energies because with all the solar flare activity, with all the light like shining in, a lot of coding coming in, and these planetary shifts of Saturn into Pisces, Pluto into Aquarius, like it was freaking intense, and it was evident, right? And as we moved into April and May, I feel like it's still going to be there a little bit, but right now, as I record this video, it's like the past 2 days I've been feeling like an emptiness, kind of a void, like I don't know where I'm at, kind of thing. And that's normal. So because there's a lot of light body integration, but also if you think about it, our past, present, future selves are integrating into one. Like these are it's the multi-dimensional experience, right? Now, if you are with me on this journey, you know that we came in as light into physical vessels billions of years ago, and we trained for this very moment. So you're going to notice that it's going to get a little bit easier, right? As you walk through these, the density, okay? So Mother Earth is purging. We see that all over the world. There's like a lot of natural disasters, but also a lot of narratives coming out. I don't watch the news, so I only heard about whatever happened this week, the shooting or whatever. I don't attach to these energies. For me, it's a movie playing out, so I don't even. So I would suggest you do the same, but you do whatever you want to do. It's just that for me, like I see it from a different perspective. It's like as we move into a higher frequency, it would be normal that the matrix would want to keep you in a low frequency. So they would want to like bombard you with like sad happenings, or moving into, again, like making you focus on something that's really like devastating, but we're not that. Like it's not part of my timeline. So I don't even. It's really truly a wonder when you stop watching the news or even reading about it or anything. I'm still like moving day by day into my life, and like nothing has changed. But a lot has changed for me because I don't carry on this made up energy. So I always talk about mirror work, and I always talk about purging. So when you're purging, like when you're watching the news and you're feeling sad, or you're feeling angry, or you're fighting for social justice that's just part of an illusion, then you're feeding the low energy. You're attaching to that energy. And all your spiritual work is like lost. And then you gotta, so obviously you don't have to restart from the very beginning, but there's this part that like, you have to like go through all the lessons again. You have to go through everything. So it's like, no, man, like, and a little part of you knows that it needs to play out, right? And it's like, if it's a mirror, then whatever, like all these triggers and all these like feelings of stifleness or whatever is coming through you, then it has to purge. It has to come out on Mother Earth, whether it comes out in events like this or it comes out in natural disasters. It's the same, it's a mirror. And we were ready for this. And I was ready for this. I knew that March, April, May 2023 was going to be that for all of us. All of the light on this earth. We had to move, and like was continuously told since 2020 that we're going to have to move through this energy in 2023 with our heads high, standing tall, holding the light, while everything is like crumbling and dissolving around us, because it is. And there's like, you know, everything. But like, again, like I see people say the financial world is crumbling. I don't know. I don't care. Like, because I'm doing my own thing. And I'm not going to attach myself to that energy. And that's how I am, but you don't have to follow anything I'm saying, right? This is just my insight. And I've been told this week every single day, like, to cry, which I'm having a hard time crying. I don't know about you, but I can't cry. And I'm a crybaby, by the way. So I was like, okay, cry, scream, walk. That's what they kept telling me. I was like, okay. So that tells me that there's a lot of release of toxin coming through as a purge, right? At night, a lot of people might be feeling vibrations, a lot of ear ringing, a lot of fatigue. Again, there's a lot of symptoms happening for all different people. But again, we're all unique blueprints like we're all whole, but at the same time, we're still unique blueprints with our own coding, and everyone has their different things to release. And we got to do this work. It's like, it's not something we can just say goodbye to it. We got to do it, or else you just stay in the narrative and you just stay in the lower frequency, and that's not where you want to be. And I mean, that's not where I want to be. So I realized I was this week I did a lot of. I live near the old city, like old Montreal, and I would walk. You know, it's a good walk, and I would. I did that. I went to cafes there to do work. And every time I would walk, I noticed something interesting. I want you to notice this. The only people that acknowledged me, because usually I look at people and I smile or try to be like, you know, but the only people that acknowledged me were young, like kids, older people, animals, homeless people. I was like, and everybody else was like, I literally think they just see right through me. They don't even see me. And I was like, wow, man, what is going on? It's so interesting. Pay attention to that. I'm curious how that is for you. And it's like, it's clear as day now as you move through these frequencies. Because to me, children are in the highest frequency ever, right? But especially 0 to 7. They're like, boom, like freaking directly from the light. And the older you get, the more you like are alert. and animals, right? And homeless people, I'm like, every homeless person was like, hello, and I was like, hello. Like, you know, like, amazing. So it's this really beautiful energy, and it's also scary on the outside, but you don't, like, playing in the fears is exactly where they want you to be, but you are not that. You're trained not to play in that fear. You're trained to just anchor your light, move through these energies. You are the lighthouse. You are the compass for many around you. Even though you're like, what does that mean, Sabrina? I don't know. I'm like, you don't need to know anything. You don't need to know anything. You don't need to do anything. You just need to be. I know it's really, really challenging for the human to wrap their head around that. Like, what do you mean? I need a purpose. It's like, that's your mind. Your mind is telling you you need a purpose, which I said something really interesting here, actually. Yeah, if you live in the new now, not what we've conjured up in our minds, right? Our mind takes us back to memories. And they take us into the future. Our mind takes us into the future and into the memories. And the reason I brought up the future thing is because I was talking with a friend of mine, and it was also a aha moment of the week for me. It's like all these channelings that we hear, like, I'm channeling this, and they're telling me that the future is like this. And I was like, if I'm coming from the future, yeah, me too, I can tell you the future. Of course, I can tell you the future, right? In tarot, I tell you the future because the future has already happened. Right? The future has already happened, so you're not telling me anything new. This is just living the life, our future life, right? And the whole point of this journey is for us to live in the now moment, the new now moment. which I feel is really interesting because the higher self or the oversoul or your fractals have no idea what is the next move. Because we're all doing this together, because the higher self is integrating with you anyways. And you're here to create this new now. Not the future that we've lived already. If we want to live on that future, then we're just going to annihilate the earth again. And that's not where we're at. The trajectory is new, completely new. So that's like a lot of part of this journey is like trying to decipher mind from higher self kind of thing. Your mind lives in the past, loves to bring up the past, loves to make you feel like sad, loves to make you feel happy even from the past, keep you there. Like this week I was like into my 80s music and I was like, yeah, and then I was like, okay, it's really cool, it's fun. I was having a lot of fun dancing around, stuff like that. But there's a moment where I was like, oh, and I was like, no, man, no, I don't want to go there anymore, because then I hold on to that, and it was fun, it was great. But now why don't I create something new, man? So that is where and it's funny because I was with my graphic designer and friend, and we were like talking, and we're like, what is new though, right? Because if we're a whole collective working in the whole world, like if we're a whole collective working towards something new, if I think of something new, if I think, oh, I'm going to do a paper that is whatever, that idea has already like rippled through the whole collective, and maybe 500 other people have come up with that idea because I just came up. You know, understand? So that is the power of this collective. And it's like there's what is new, like, but why not? Just do it. Like if someone else has done it, just do it. Who cares? It's like it's not even about like doing something new. It's just doing something new in your journey. Like something that you've never done, that you're uncomfortable with. Like go up and talk to her. Go and talk to him. Why are you holding back? That is the new now. Right? So, what else do I want to talk about? Oh, so this week is a full moon in Libra. And I have to be really honest with you guys. Oh, this is an interesting one too. So, I was like doing some research on it. And I'm like, I don't feel this full moon. I don't feel connected to this full moon at all. And I'm like, what? Like, I don't know. And I know I'm going to probably put a full moon in Libra post, but I just don't. Maybe these full moons and these new moons, are we really feeling those energies, or we're just feeling our own energies? Like we're moving through this with our blueprints, and that's what it is. It's like each of us unique in the whole kind of thing. But is the full moon? The Pluto and Aquarius, to me, I felt it. I actually felt it. And Saturn and Pisces, maybe those are a bit more like planetary. The new moon, I don't know. So I'm on the fence with that, and I don't even think I want to discuss it. But if for those of you who are the full moon in Libra to me is all about relationships, and I just feel like we talk about the same thing, and then there's nothing really that. Oh yeah, nothing. I don't know. I just feel like we're moving into a new dimension. So why stick to this old story, right? It's time to write a new story. So Sabrina's going to write a new story. I'm going to come up with new stories. Yeah, that's a good one, right? Now, as I finish my book, which is soon, May is going to be the launch. All right. I wanted to say something else, and then that's it. The other humans. Oh, yes. So as we move through these higher frequencies, you're going to notice something else. Not other than like walking through people, right? People walking through, seeing through you. You're going to start triggering people. I mean, you probably are triggering people, but you're going to trigger people even without saying a word. Like, you just be in the room with somebody, and they may like ignore you, or they might like say a snide remark or whatever, and you're like, yo, I didn't even say anything, right? And I felt that in the cafe, where it's like, it was interesting. So just pay attention to that. That's like, because your being in a higher frequency means that it creates this uncomfortable, like people have to face their demons kind of thing, like we have already, right? So reflection, we are mirrors. So that is something to pay attention to. That was something I thought it was like interesting. Your light is triggering them 1000%. Our hearts are open, everything, yeah. A lot of clearing, yeah, it's starting to get fresh. Yeah, that's about it. So see, shorter than usual, but poignant. It's time to rise above the lies and the illusion. Yes, right. There's this part of us that we are, I just don't belong there anymore. I really don't belong in the movie anymore. I've done it. It's over, and now it's time to move on. And yes, like I was talking to someone, they're like, well, how do you move on? Like, you still have to pay the bank, whatever. And I'm like, just do you, like, pay your rent, do your things, but try not to focus in on that kind of energy. That's all. That's it. All right, so happy April, and let's go into the readings. These readings are going to be a little bit more, I've used a lot more different cards, and also, if you didn't, I also was compelled to do a different reading. I'm going to do a spiritual reading of elements, between the 4 elements, like your newer versions of yourself, what's coming through, what's emerging. So check that out. I'm going to be posting it. I'm not sure if I already posted it or I'm going to post it. So I'm not sure what's going on. Also, I was going to give you a free reading because I'm recording anyway. So I might as well just record another reading. So let me go get the... okay. So let's do a... choose. Okay. So the winner of this week's reading is Lianav. So you win the free reading. And Teresa Sanchez. 2 free readings this week, just because April, new energies. So if you need to, just reach out to me on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube, and we'll talk. All right, congratulations. So I'll see you in the readings. These readings are freaking amazing, by the way. Like, positive, not like last week. So sit back, enjoy a coffee, drink your wine, watch the video. I love you. I'll see you then. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Aries. We got confidence. Divine confidence is completely different from the bravado of the ego. You make space for something larger to take hold. Please fill me with your confidence. Oh, love, grant me courage I never knew I had. So this is your card of the first week of April. And happy birthday to any Aries out there. So confidence to me feels really good because I feel like a lot of you had lacked confidence in the past few months, whether it was spiritually, whether it was relationship, whether it was your personal journey, your career, what have you. There was this, like, you completely dipped, right? And you know this. Like, there was a point in your life where you were feeling hopeless and there was only this hall of mirrors. Like, you couldn't find your way out. And this month, I'm like, wow, man, this card coming for you feels to me like there's a new path opening up for you. A new sense of self. So let's see the cards coming out for you. Put this here. So this week I have advice cards. I did something a little different. I asked what's happening now. I'm going to have a challenge and what's coming. So let's do the what's coming here. What's happening now? We have the 10 of Wands. I'll go into the cards. We have the Knight of Cups. And we have the 10 of Coins. Like, amazing. And your challenge is the Brown Bear Spirit. Take time out. So if I just look at these cards here, 10 of Wands is you like if you see, she has these wands on the back. She doesn't look like she looks like she's doing really well, but usually it's like that, carrying a lot of responsibility on your shoulders, carrying on everybody else's weight, carrying other people's choices, right? Like, or even carrying your own, like having like holding on and attaching to your old stories, like holding on to everything that was once was kind of thing, and now, but a 10 is like a new beginning. So you're like, okay, I'm ready to release this. And what's interesting is you have the Knight of Cups coming in. And the Knight of Cups, like if you look at the way it's placed here, it's like here she's carrying this, and the Knight of Cups like facing the other way. So it's like, I'm not interested. So the Knight of Cups could be like new love coming in, or new, if you're already in a relationship, so like a new step, like a further bonding within the relationship. But it also feels like a new lover could be showing up for you. So if you're single or not, it's like something. But the Knight of Cups speaks of this idealism, romanticism, like stepping into, like maybe here, Aries, you were very pragmatic about things. You were looking at doing things by the book, you know, lists, blah, blah, blah. And now it's saying like, open your heart. There's a big heart opening up in this April. So it's like this feels like it's time to go back, being less serious about things and more idealistic. I know it's a little bit hard for you guys to think like that, but it is like, that's what this Knight of Cups feels to me here. But it also feels love, because when I see the 10 of Coins, which is freaking amazing, if you see, there's all coins, there's a big treasure chest here, there's this feeling of settling, not settling down, but like maybe settling down in a family unit, but also being more comfortable with money, like your financial situation. There could be money coming in from another source other than money, and a lot of you might be getting your taxes back, so kudos. But there's this feeling of just like accomplishment, you know, it's like a masterpiece here showing this like the yellows is the solar plexus area, which is your confidence. Oh my god, that's hilarious. I love it. So it's the power that you have, and here like you're saying goodbye to this egoic tendencies to hold on to being this, I am a survivor, I'm sacrificing my life for you, I'm like for everyone else, and saying goodbye to that and moving into this more I'm standing on my own feet. And maybe money, it might be slow for you, but it's coming, and I trust the universe is going to bring it in, and love is coming in as well. And it's interesting, your challenge this week is the brown bear spirit, which is a 9. Just like an end of a journey, is taking time out. So when I see this as a challenge, meaning I feel like you're working too hard, you're putting too much energy into relationships, you're putting too much energy into your spiritual path, like you're putting just too much into helping others, trying to figure out everybody else's life, trying to figure out your life as well. Like, this is not all about when you become more confident about this path that you're on, you realize that it's not about hard work, which is what we were taught. And we are programmed to believe that you got to put in the hard work, you got to like sweat, blood, sweat, and tears, you know, you got to work 36 and 24-hour days. No, man, old story, right? It's like, take the time you need. If your body and if your higher self is saying, today you rest all day, and you're like, no, I got a deadline, and you don't listen, this will come back, right? So listen. Your deadline will wait. It's like the more you get connected the deadlines don't even exist anymore, because even if it's due March 31st and you do it April 1st, it'll show up March 31st because you are not attached to that date. You know, like it's not even in part of your thinking. Anyways, I just wanted to bring that up because that was something that just came up. But here it's feeling like you need to take some time. Aries, it's time. I feel like with these cards here in the really beautiful energies, but when you're seeing tens, it means that you've gone through 1 to 10, and it's just a lot. You've gone through the ups and downs of life, and it's like, if your body's telling you to take a weekend off, you take the weekend off. I implore you to listen to that. If your body or if your higher self is saying to talk to someone, I think it's like connecting, starting to listen. And there's a really beautiful like love interest coming in. So I kind of like that energy right there. And the Knight of Cups is blue, which is throat chakra. So it's communication with your love, or it doesn't have to only be relationships. Could be your friendships, your siblings, your kids, whoever it is, someone younger than you. The Knight is usually like, could be teenagers, 20 years old, people like that. Maybe there's that. Maybe you need to take a time out from them too. There's a whole bunch of different energy showing up, because the 10 to me is like you closing a story. You enough being the martyr, enough being the one who has to take care of everybody kind of thing. Enough, right? It's time to take time for you, is what I'm seeing in the cards. So what's coming, oh my God, is the Emperor, which is you, and the Tower, which is interesting because this is Scorpio, but they're both ruled by Mars, which is your ruling planet. So the Tower speaks of, this Tower in the traditional Tarot speaks of catastrophe and chaos and conflict. And the Emperor is not any better. I mean, it's you, but it's like over controlling situations. Like, so when I see this as what's coming, like here you have like this beautiful energy, you're coming to an end, you're moving into abundance, you're moving into some clarity, taking time off, and then boom, like something's gonna come your way, and like a little misstep, or a little like something you're not expecting with this Tower card. That could be governmental, like, you know, it could be the justice system, it could be business, maybe, like, don't take it the wrong way, but it could be that you have to leave your job. You have to, maybe something you're working on is gonna, like, take on a different path because of someone. Like, I just feel with this Emperor, it's like you, but also it could be someone authoritative that is going to clash with you. That's where I feel this is showing up. Or it could be a breakthrough moment with yourself, right? This Emperor is you. So like you know, you get that CEO job, or you like move into something completely different than what you're doing right now. The Tower doesn't always have to be so negative or aggressive, you know. It could also be something that you least expected. But what I say here is like, let go of control. Like even if your path changes a little bit, let it change direction. We have this tendency to like, no. It's going really well, so why am I changing direction? If it's changing direction, it means that you're not on the right path, even though it feels really good. So this is maybe a little message to you, and I kind of like that it's showing up here, because things seem to be going, starting really well here for the first week of April, and there might be this aha moment that is uncomfortable. But roll with it. Don't fear it. Let me know how that works out for you. So your advice is, wow, face your fear. That's amazing. And abundance, like amazing. So it's exactly like what we're seeing in the cards here. So I almost feel like this is this and this is this, right? So here you are coming into some sort of financial aid or assistance, or someone's going to help you out. Abundance doesn't always have to be about money either. It could be love, something that is, or abundance of spiritual energies showing up for you. But at the same time, there's moments where you'll be tested this week or the next few weeks or this month. Everything is timeless, kind of. It's not always like to the day, that you'll have to face a trigger or face a fear. And isn't that the journey that we're on? And you're being asked to open your eyes and be aware of it and say, okay, I'm the emperor. I'm not going to get scared. I'm not going to run away from this. I'm going to see it for what it is. And I'm going to trust the divine, and I'm going to move with this fear. Not move with it, but acknowledge it for what is showing me, and take that step. This is really, really beautiful. I love it. All right. And your last message is a dragon message. I pulled the dragons because I'm feeling the dragons in the air. You have the green dragon. Helps you tune into the secrets of nature. Receive answers and guidance from nature. Align with your divine essence, which is kind of beautiful with this take time out. So through all this, even when all this chaos comes in, it doesn't have to be oh my God, catastrophic chaos. It could just be that feels a little uncomfortable, but it's okay. I got this. I'm going to go into nature. I'm going to breathe in the trees. I'm going to sit on the grass, starfish, whatever. I'm going to take this time for myself to work through these energies and to realize that if it's being presented to me, it means that I need to release an old story, and I can't be hanging on to this, and I need to move into my new self. So there's a lot of something beautiful abundance coming in for you. A lot of rest is being required from you, and something will shake things up this week or next week or whenever. But face your fear, because you are the freaking emperor, right? You can do this. This is your message of the week. Again, happy birthday to everybody that's celebrating this week and this month. This is a really poignant message. There's just some love coming in too. There could be some love that is maybe helping you in investing money, or is helping you with finances, or is taking a lot of burden off of you. That could be that too. But there's just something, with this Emperor and Tower. This also could be people are talking about it, but the financial collapse that's happening out there. Don't be afraid. Everything is dissolving. Everything is falling in this outside world. It has to fall for us to rebuild. So just stay strong, and I will see you next week. Also check your rising and your moon for the messages. Share, comment, subscribe as usual. You can always send me a little thank you with a I think it's say thanks button, and always leave a comment, because this week I gave 2 giveaways, free readings, so I'm just rando. So I love you, and I'll see you next week. Sorry, bye. Hello, my beautiful Taurus. We got impatience. My life is unfolding in divine timing. All delays are beneficial. I'm always at the right place at the right time. So this speaks to me of all of you out there that are, I don't know what you're impatient about, but it could be on this journey as well that you're like, wow, man, when are these energies going to change? Or when is my boss going to finally see what I'm doing here? You know, or when is there going to be a raise? Or when is my career going to change? When am I going to get more clients? When is this like relationship? When is it going to take the hint? When is she going to, like, you know, it's all these like waiting for someone else kind of thing to make a move. Like when you know that everything happens in divine timing. There's no rhyme or reason for you to be impatient because things just flow as they flow. There's no like you, even though we in this linear world think that we're creating things, we're making things happen, we're just not really doing that. We're taking ourselves off the path, or we're not following the inner guidance. So when you follow the inner guidance, impatience becomes a nil. So let's see what there is for you. So here we have our advice, and this week I'm changing it up as well. I'm doing what's happening right now and what's coming. So let's see what's happening right now. Wow. Okay, we have the Three of Swords energy. Starting it off great. The Princess of Swords, which is the Page of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. So a lot of swords energy here. Swords is air energy, mental energy, makes sense with impatience. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So they're all represented here. If I start with the Three of Swords, this is grief, heartbreak, sadness, depression. It's all of that, right? It's like some of you, I mean, spiritually, this is what we're all feeling because we're all purging our old selves and also just going through these freaking energies are insane, right? And that could be a reason for this impatience, like when is this over, right? Kind of feeling. But some of you, I feel like maybe are purging your old self, or maybe you've lost someone dear to you, or what the happenings in the world are affecting you, or just a feeling of old memories coming up, people you've lost, people like you've broken up with, maybe you've broken up with somebody, like it's real, right? The feelings are there, but the sun is shining behind the swords, so there's like brightness coming towards you, and it shows in the cards because the Page of Swords and the Ace of Swords is like amazing. The Page of Swords is like getting clearer on communication, like getting maybe some of you let's see, maybe some of you have decided to, let's say with the Three of Swords, like it's not going well in your relationships, not only romantic but otherwise, and you're saying, okay, I need to change things up, so I need to get clearer, I need to talk, like we need to communicate, we need to bring like things to light. The Page of Swords also speaks to me of, speaking the truth, like saying what you need to say to somebody or to the world or to whatever. Maybe some of you have to do videos. Some of you have to share your voice. There could be that. There's like this feeling of, there's a healing feeling too. Maybe some of you are being guided to become more guidance counselor kind of thing, spiritual guidance, or every time I see a Page of Swords, I always feel like communication, so marketing, or maybe your graphic design, the pen, like writing, maybe you're being called to write your sad story here. But whatever this is very creative to me. The Libra, Gemini, Aquarius are very outside the box thinkers. They're very open-minded. Your challenge is Spirit has your back, which is kind of cool because here you're impatient. You're like, oh, like uncertain. You know, like you're almost, impatience is fear, right? There's no other way around it. And this is like, yo, spirit has your back, so don't negate that. Don't forget that. Don't forget that every move that you make in this world is guided, divinely guided. Ego spirit is freedom. It's almost like change, because it's 23, it's 5, it's 2023 as well, right? So there's like, this is the year of you moving through these energies, which are uncomfortable, and now you starting something fresh, like a new path, like clearing your way. And maybe this it's like a change of career and a change of field, or a change of relationship, but something like completely different with this Ace of Swords as well. You see, she's standing here. It's like, it's very clear that you are standing up to someone in your life and saying, okay, this is who I am. This is what I seek in a relationship. This is what I seek in my job. This is what I like, being very clear about your path. Being very like it's funny because at the beginning of, if you listen to my intro, I called this April the No Apologies month. So it's like, this is basically the month of April to me. It's like, this is who I am. You don't like it, I don't care. It's like, let's move on. It's like, that is that energy showing up for you. Like, you've done the purge, you've done the tears, you are probably still doing it, because we are clearing a lot of energy. And kudos to you, and pat yourself on the back every time you clear something. But here it feels to me that something completely new, which I kind of like for you, Taurus. It's like, it's showing up, and it's time, like here, it's time to cut through the bullshit. It's time to like see clearly. Like, she's in water, the emotions, like she's coming out of the water, which is like all that, these feelings of sadness, you know, it's these feelings of depression, of like overwhelm, anxiety. And she's like, no, that nothing's going to get me down. I'm done. I'm going to start a new fresh path. I'm going to start a new business. I'm going to start writing. I'm going to start making music. I'm going to start doing something that is brings me clarity. And I'm going to start getting clear about my relationships and the people around me. And even in the job, I feel it's like, okay, this is what I want to do. I am the marketing director, and this is what I'm doing. And I'm not going to be a coordinator. I'm like, you know, kind of like get more like serious about things. Not serious, but like clear. And know that every moment that you do, every like initiative that you take, spirit has your back. And some of you don't trust it. That's why it's here as your challenge. Like, you're like, oh yes, divine timing, oh yes, 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 but you find yourself here impatient. You find yourself like not completely trusting that money's coming in, not completely trusting that, you know, that you can stand up to whoever is talking shit about you or whatever, because who are you? Keep asking yourself, telling yourself, who am I? I'm freaking light. I'm billions, millions of years old. Like, why am I like playing this game? Right? What's coming is the 10 of Wands and the 6 of Swords. So let's just start with the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands is, see, her back is bent and she's carrying these 10 freaking heavy wands. And the 10 of Wands is like, okay. The Wands energy is this explosive, impulsive, fiery, dynamic energy throughout the thing. When you get to the 10 of Wands, it's like, okay, I've been trying my best. I've been trying to really be positive. I've been trying to be really helpful. I've been helping. I've been trying to make things work in my relationships, trying to make things work with my kids, my friends, my family. I've been trying to get shit done. You know, that's an Aries and Leo Sagittarius kind of energy. Like, yeah, I'm all over it. But now you're done. Like, you're done. You've done it, and you can't do it anymore. And I get it. Right? It's like, I'm not here to assist everybody else. I have to first do me. and then we're going to assist everybody else. But at the same time, we're not really here to help or heal others unless they come to ask for you. But we're not here to, like, everyone needs to do their own healing. And this is like a little, like, work on you, my beautiful Taurus. And the Six of Swords, it doesn't show it here, but the Six of Swords, it's really beautiful. Swords energy again showing up. Mental energy. It's so interesting. This is Aquarius. And it's like, it's time to go. So I don't know. Like, I know that this has been showing up in Taurus for a while now. It's enough carrying the weight of everyone else around you. Your partner, your friend, your mother, your father, your kids, your sister, your brother, your boss, your colleagues, your whatever. I just feel like you're enough bending over backwards for somebody. Or forwards in this case, right? It's like, allow others to live their own journeys. And it's time to make a move away from this. It's like Taurus tends to like to control the situations. Like, no, I'm going to help them. I'm going to help them figure out. But it's not about you helping anybody. It's like about them doing their own journey. So allow that to happen. And also time to move away from anything that's making you like backbreaking. Like if you go to work and you're not enjoying it, why are you doing that? You know, if you're like in a relationship and it's a constant struggle and everybody tells you, well, it's a struggle relationship. No, man, it's not. That's again a linear thing. It's time to make a move. So, and I'm not only saying relationships, like everybody, all kind of relationships. What an interesting energy here for you, my beautiful Taurus. Now your advice. Oh my God. I'm pretty sure we got this last week. No? Or 2 weeks ago. For sure we got this. Self-worth, self-love, self-value, and self-respect. Showing up again for you, Taurus. This time as an advice card. And service. Interesting. Service to self, service to others, but not backbreaking service, right? Self-love, man, that's like, to me, wow. But interestingly, the service showing up with this medical, like with the dog. So maybe it's volunteer at hospitals, volunteer at residences or animal shelters. That could give you a sense of purpose as well, and maybe could help you through these like energies. But this one, man, this is like showing up again. It's like this and this is a place where a lot of people find themselves in, sacrificing and victimization and self-pity and like, oh, I'm doing this because I'm the mother and the father, and I'm doing this because, you know, like, but that's not where we're at anymore. It's like you have to release that. Like, oh, my relationship is shitty and I don't know what to do. Then you know what to do. You need to love your, like, if we talk about self-love and self-respect, but how do you show that to yourself? It's by releasing yourself, right? By releasing yourself from that which is holding you down. It's getting absolutely clear about what it is that you need to release yourself from, and stop like the excuses, and stop like playing the martyr, and stop playing this, because that's not where we're heading. That's an old story again. And maybe being of service will help with that, but not within your family. Hello, little birdie. But not within your family, but with outside of ourselves again. Homeless shelters, what have you. It's a really interesting energy here. I love that this showed up again, though. So I took a dragon card as well, and we got the Earth and Fire Dragon. Works with you to clear the fifth dimensional ley lines. It's a time for service. When you give, you receive. Oh my God. It's a time for service. So it's exactly that. And this is the clearing the fifth dimensional ley lines. So these are ley lines that have been there. So like this is what we're doing. We're anchoring our light on this earth. So just continue doing that job, even though you don't know what it is. Just continue doing that. But it's time to really step it up in this. In loving yourself, loving your journey. And how are you showing yourself that you love yourself? Enough carrying the weight for everybody else. Enough carrying the old story. Enough bringing like sadness to you, and nobody, like, what are you holding on to? You're holding on to an old memory. You're holding on to how it was with you and your partner 20 years ago. What are we holding on to? That, like, you doing that is actually projecting into the collective, and we're having to work through those energies. So we're all responsible for each other. A lot to think about this week for you, Taurus. But it's time to start thinking about you and starting to get really clear about what it is that you want. Knowing that Spirit has your back every step of the way. And the eagle is what? Freedom to me. This is your reading. Okay, Taurus. Okay, stay strong. Start listening in. That's what I feel. Start listening into your inner voice. It's trying to speak to you, and you're not listening, and you're allowing the external world to like guide you. But it's time to get your shit clear and done. Ace of Swords speaks of that, a new beginning, new way of seeing things clearly, and like going for it, like speaking your truth. Writing your truth, however you want to do it, but it's time to express yourself. All right, this is your reading. I hope this, I can't even speak. I hope this helps you. Oh my God. Check your rising and your moon for other messages. Also, like, share, comment, subscribe. And also, what else did I want to say? Leave a comment below. And I'll add you to a free reading giveaway that I do randomly. All right, I love you, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Gemini. We got spaciousness. What do I no longer need? Help me, God, to release whatever people, places, or things drain my vital essence. Show me what will fill me with enthusiasm and joy. Beautiful for everybody. Spaciousness is that. So for me, when I look at this card, it's like, how do you fill this, like, what is filling your space around you? That's how I see it, this card. It's like, is there like, because we're trying to like empty our space, and is there like a lot of heavy energies filling your space? Is there unnecessary relationships or people in your lives, or maybe there's too much clutter, maybe there's too many clothes, too many, like what is bringing you down here? There's also spaciousness is like finding your place in the space or the non-space, like it's like I can sit with this card for a while because it just makes me, it's really becoming conscious of everything around you and how everything is making you feel, and if it's making you feel dense or if it's making you feel airy, like this butterfly. So let's see if I'm on the right track. So this is your advice. This is what's coming, and this is what's happening right now. And right now we have the King of Wands, which is a Leo energy. It could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. King of Wands speaks of a father in your life, a man or woman, but with a masculine energy, but someone very outgoing, strong. Let's see. The Nine of Wands, Sagittarius, so fire energy showing up. And the Ace of Cups, which is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, love. What is happening here? Let's see what your challenge is. Life is speeding up. Antelope spirit. Life is speeding up and your challenge is this, so you're not moving fast enough, maybe. You're slowing down. So if I see this as someone else in your life, like this could be someone in your life right now that you are in the process of assessing. The Nine of Wands. Here in the Nine of Wands, the contemplation card, she's like, what is it that he brings into my life or she brings into my life? What do they bring into my life? Are they, like, the King of Wands is very independent energy, right? They could be, I mean, you would get along with a fire sign, but they could be a bit self-involved. They could be very like, me kind of energy. And a Gemini could also be that too. So that could be a little bit of a clash, right? Right there. But I don't know what I'm trying to see here. I see that there's a lot of pondering, a lot of wondering, like, is this the right relationship? Or like almost that you're trying to, I just feel like Gemini right now, you're trying to figure things out in your life one wand at a time kind of thing, and now you're holding on to one of the wands, and it happens to be with the King of Wands here. So to me, it speaks of relationship, friendships, your brother, your a parent, someone in your life is significant. There is a moment of tension. And is it tension? It could be just assessment. A moment of assessment of like, okay, he's really good. He's in a great position. He's like super confident in where he sits, but I'm not. That's that energy I'm feeling. It's like, I'm not really feeling stable right now. And that's why you're having to look at your space. Is this person maybe taking too much of your space? Is he too, like, the King of Wands can't take a lot of space? Am I wanting to have my own space? Am I wanting to, like, take some time alone, you know, and learn to love myself a little bit more, like move into self-love? There's other, like, interpretations coming soon here because I am thinking about other things. Because if I look at this, the Ace of Cups could be like fertility and a new baby coming in. And there's like a decision has to be made because even maybe your partner is unsure that the baby is the right thing or wants to be in this. Like, this is very specific. I don't know if this is happening to any of you, but this feels very specific to me. There's like a little bit talk about babies, marriage, something, commitment. On the fence. You're on the fence, he's on the fence, something like that. So that's something. And it's like, maybe this relationship is moving too slowly, maybe this relationship is moving too quickly. There's this feeling I'm getting here, and you're like, hold your horses kind of thing. Yeah, I almost feel like this person in your life is requiring a quick decision from you. Does he know that he's dealing with Gemini? And it's like, and you're like, oh dude, I need some time. I need to take, I need to figure this out, right? And like, I don't know if it's for you, but I feel like someone like new, a new love coming in, asking, okay, are we going to move into the next like step? Are we going to do, what are we doing? Like kind of that kind of energy. You're like, yo, I need some time. That's what I'm feeling here. Or, like I said, there could be commitment issues that you're still holding back on. But the Ace of Cups could also feel like maybe, you know, this card usually doesn't make me feel like this, but it feels like you're trying to figure out your next move. And it has to do with this person. So I don't know what this person is in your life, but you're kind of unsure about this person. And the Ace of Cups speaks of like maybe finding a new partner, you know, maybe finding opening yourself up to love, maybe a new love coming in too. Maybe you are already in a relationship with someone else, and you know, maybe you're in 2 relationships at this point, right? And you're still like on the, like, that is like very like confusing. Like very uncertainty, even though there's the Ace of Cups here. But the fact is that like life is speeding up is your challenge, and you're like, I just feel like you need more time you need time for a relationship, you need time to assess, even in a work or career, maybe they're like pushing you, like, let's go into the next, like, what are you going to do for work? You have to like, I just feel like you're getting pressure from someone in your life to make a decision, and you don't want to be impulsive, which is something that you could be, right? You could be impulsive, and this time you're like, no, I don't want to, and I'm going to focus on me. I'm going to focus on loving myself. I'm going to focus on this journey that I'm on. I'm going to, you know, or I'm going to focus on this new person coming in. I don't know, there's a new person. Definitely, I feel like there's some new love coming in for you single people. It's like, feels really good to me. But like the King of Wands could represent a whole bunch of different people in your life. And I just feel like his energy here feels a little bit overpowering to me, or a little bit controlling, in the sense where forcing your hand, kind of forcing you to make a decision, make a choice, make a path, and you're like, I'm not there yet. Like the Ace of Cups is like emotional. It's like almost like you wanna sift through the emotions on your own. Ace is 1, right? It's like independently. You want to do this. You almost want to move on to a path alone. You don't want this energy of like, this is what I'm gonna do. This, like, I just feel like there's someone around you wanting to join you on your path, and it's really cool. But you're like, I feel like it's a solo journey for me, in whatever area of your life. And that is what, and I feel like this antelope is like, come on, you know, let's make a decision. It's summertime. Like, what are we gonna do? And you're like, like, leave me alone. So don't fall prey to this. This is your space, right? This is this whole spaciousness. It's like, just because someone else has a plan and someone else has like trying to figure out their life, doesn't mean you have to like abide by their life choices. This is your life. This is what's happening here for a lot of people. It's interesting. What's coming is the 7 of Wands and the Hierophant. Leo, Taurus. But which is so interesting to me, because the 7 of Wands is like, look at her. She's holding that wand. She's the King of Wands here, 9 of Wands. And the other 6 wands are at the bottom, and she's like, it's, wow. She's holding 1 wand, and there's 8 wands here. It's like holding that 1 wand is like, I need to take time. So what's coming is you're going to take this time. And this is like having faith in yourself, having faith in the time that you need to take, in the space that you need to take, and not listening to others trying to manipulate you. Leo, very good at manipulating. I'm not saying that every Leo is, but like the fire energies, they get what they want. Like in any way, shape, or form. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, they find a way. And Gemini is like, right now you're like, I need this time alone. I need to stand as the brave warrior that I am, and I'm gonna figure, like, I want to live my life and choose my own path. Like, you have these paths that are open here, and she's like, I'm gonna take the path according to Gemini. I like this. And the Hierophant usually is like traditional, like what is that? Conventional kind of card. But if you look in this, and it's like that pyramid and that eye, right? Again, it's that one solo, and it's like you are the master of your domain, kind of thing. And it's time to move into that. I really feel like this is a solo spaciousness for you right now. So maybe some of you are and if you don't resonate with this, you could go check your rising and your moon. But I really feel like there is this overlording energy here that is pushing you to make like a choice of like a path, whether it's career, relationship, jobs, whatever it is, and you're like, no. And I'm saying no, because all of them speak of you standing here strong, alone. Even the Ace of Cups. It's like this solo journey that you need to go through to reach enlightenment. If you're on the journey to reach like the love of self, the love for others as well, but also just this feeling of freedom here on all the cards. It's like, I'm doing this for me and no one's going to step on me, right? No one's going to come in with their own plans and decide how I'm going to live my life from this moment. So here you're deciding your own space. Who's going to stay, who's going to go. I kind of like this. I really like this energy. And you might seek help from a Taurus or a Leo or a water sign as well. There could be that. That's going to help you through this. But ultimately, it's all you, right? And so your advice card. Oh, I love it. Claim your power. I love this. Like standing on your own. Like these are all amazing. I love it. The fact that the tiger works alone. It doesn't work like in a pack. You know the way the lions and the tigers, you know, they are like, have a beautiful pack. They come together, but they work alone. Like when he's hungry, he goes alone and he goes finds his prey. So this is the kind of feeling here. It's like hilarious. I think we got this ready for you once, but get out of your head with this rooster, which is just Chinese. This is my Chinese zodiac on top of the dead brain. Right? So yeah, get out of your heads. To me, this King of Wands energy is speaking ego, which is the head, the mind, trying to control your ways. And you're like, no, I'm going to start listening to my heart, because you know, the tiger listens inside. He doesn't listen to his ego. It's like his mind going, no, you got to go here. He's like, no, man, I know what I'm doing. Right? I'm going to claim my power. I'm going to go and get my prey, kind of thing. So your dragon advice card is Rose Pink Dragon. Prepares your heart to connect with the higher facets of the cosmic heart, which is so poignant right now, because April, you're going to notice your heart expansion a lot more. We're opening our heart much, like after these March energies. So wow, open your heart to warm-hearted love and diamond light. Connect with the love of the universe. Such a beautiful energy. Here, if you want to take a green. So this is so poignant, and I didn't think it was going to go this way, but this is a really personal journey of yours in whatever area of your life it is. But it's time that I almost feel like it's time you walk away or you confront this energy. It's not for this person to tell you how to live your life. It's time to stand in your power here and do what it is that you need to do. Find your space. Nice. All right, that is your reading for today, this week. Whew, happy April, by the way. And that's it. Check your rising and your moon for other messages. Also like, share, comment, and subscribe. And thanks if you would like. And leave a comment below, because this week I gave away 2 random free readings. So you never know when I'm going to give a free reading. And stand in your power, man. Claim your power, people. I love it. I love you, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Cancer. So we got self-sufficiency. The ultimate self-sufficiency is relying on God. It doesn't mean hiding in a cave and saying, I don't need people. Instead, it's saying, God is my source, and I'm willing to receive all the help, love, and support that wants to come. Beautiful energy. Self-sufficiency is like taking care. I mean, self-sufficient, when I think about that, is like taking care of your own, right? Being independent, not having to rely on anyone else. But in this spiritual sense, it's like, it's not, except here it's saying it's like relying on God, right? It's like relying on source, universe, creator, but don't we do that every single day, right? By just trusting the timing, just trusting everything that's happening. But also this feels like self-sufficiency to me is like, stop looking for validation from others. Stop allowing others to guide you, kind of thing. Not your tarot reader, of course, but allowing others to like control what you want to do in your life. That is what I'm feeling here. It's like, get self-sufficient in the sense that it's like your money, your ways. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to rely on anybody for you to like walk through this life. You know? Okay. I'm gonna let's get to the reading to see this clearly. Wow, I can't speak anymore. All right, so this week I'm doing what's happening now, the challenge, and what's coming. What's happening now is we have a beautiful 7 of Wands, which is you being self-sufficient. You know, it's you taking control of what it, not, I don't like the word control, but you standing in your power kind of thing, and you holding on tight to that wand and saying, this is my way, right? Kind of thing. I know that all of you here want to help me and support me, but I got to stick to what I love and what I believe in. The 4 of Coins is being financially stable, financially sound. There's like foundation energy here. It's like holding on, not overspending perhaps, or if you want to overspend, then go for it. Like that kind of energy. It's like, it's my money, so I'm going to do whatever I want with it. And that's what I feel here. Okay, interesting. And the 9 of Cups is freaking beautiful. It's like all your cups are full. Things are like working out for you. Cancer, this is a really beautiful energy. Your challenge is bring your ideas to life. Electric Eel Spirit. So your challenge is that you're not bringing your ideas to life. Like, you're not sharing new ideas. You're not doing something different, even though, like, I feel like that, I don't know, I've been feeling this for a few weeks now. I feel like there's something you want to do, like in your job, your career, at school, as a hobby. There's something you want to do, but you're holding back from expressing yourself. You're holding back because of what others will say around you, kind of thing. It's the whole same concept of a Cancer energy, where you're always trying to please everyone else around you instead of pleasing yourself. And that's what's showing up in the cards this week. It's like, and here the cards are like, nah, I'm gonna do what I want to do. I feel like there's some financial stability coming your way because you are standing tall and like speaking what you need to say, or you're maybe not even speaking it, you're just doing it. The 7 of Wands, Leo energy. It's like the 7 is this 2023 energy, right? It's even if even if everybody's saying black, you're seeing white and you're going for the white, kind of thing. That is that kind of feeling. Everyone's seeing saying no, you shouldn't go this weekend, and you're like, I'm going, kind of. That's that energy here, which I kind of like, because this 9 of Cups showing up means that it's the right energy to go for. It's like, it's time to follow your heart. It's time to follow your instinct, because it's getting you to the right places. The money here, and it's because the money shows up with bring your ideas to life, and it's your challenge. I feel like I almost feel like some of you want to stray and do something completely different with the way you spend your money, the way you Like maybe some of you want to like start a new creative project, or and everyone's like, well, what you're doing now is really working, so why would you want to do that? Or put your money in an investment, or like do something else with your money or with your time, and you're finding a lot of resistance. And it's like, no, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to do it's like, no, you should do that because this is what makes you happy. This was make you happy for the past 5 years, 5 months, 5 weeks. So why would you change, Cancer? But the cards are saying it's an ixnay to those kinds of people. It's time to follow your heart and follow your instinct. Because the four pentacles here is that it's like someone who is a Capricorn energy, who the reason that they have so many coins in their hands is because they followed their gut to get where they are. Yeah, they work for it, but it's more like I know what I need to do kind of thing. But whatever it is, it's a Nine of Cups is like, like 10 of Cups in the minor arcana is the best, and this is the second best like card. Like fulfillment, reward, validation, things are coming in for you, like maybe a reward, something, a raise, a promotion. If you're not working, it's just like happiness, like contentment in your life. Isn't that what all we want? We just want to be content in our lives. And there's just this overflowing love coming your way, like abundance. Again, it could be abundance as well. But I really see in the cards that you need to start standing up for your the things that you want to do, Cancer. And stop listening to the naysayers around you and just like do it. Like if you have this crazy idea in your mind and everyone else is like, why would you even do that? Why would you spend money? Why would you travel there? Why would you like whatever? Just, who cares? Like, do it. Why would you get this car? Why would you buy this house? Why would you like this? Like everybody's like lives in fear. And it's like, no, man. Electric eel spirit. Embrace this new idea and go for it. I feel like you're in a right place right now, like financially, to make these moves. Even if you're not financially stable, you don't feel financially stable, but you're getting an idea to do something. I'm getting the inkling here is that you need to make a move. Go find money somewhere to do this. Bring this idea to life because it's going to be good for you. Even if you're working in a job, like if you have like an idea to do something different, you want to bring in new clients, you want to like whatever it is, new vendors, suppliers, whatever, you want to create events, just whatever's like in your mind, do it. What's coming? Oh my God. What's coming is the Nine of Cups, which is this card. So the Nine of Cups showing in what's happening now and what's coming. So definitely you're on the right track of whatever's happening in your life right now. I don't second guess yourself. And Eight of Pentacles is showing up, which is work and school. And even if you're not working and you're not schooling, maybe it's painting, it's like doing a hobby of yours, doing something that you love to do. Stop procrastinating, second guessing, just do it because it's going to be actually very fruitful for you. It feels just very joyful to me, like bliss, like how many you can't, there's not that many times I can find this in the cards, and it's showing it all up here. I feel like some of you are going to excel in your careers this week, this month, school, or like I said, hobbies. She's painting, if you're writing or something, investing even. It's really good. Wow, I love this week. There's just something very positive here. 9 cups, people. Yeah, there's like money coming in, or raise, but it doesn't have to be like money, like yeah, it could be money. Tax returns are coming in, so maybe you want to join, do an extracurricular activity. Maybe you want to learn how to paint. Maybe you want to learn how to, what have you, create videos. You know, like it's creative. Don't stump your creativity because someone around you is telling you that's not a really good idea, blah, blah. Everyone, like I said, lives in fear, and that's not where you're being called to. It's time to be self-sufficient. It's time to be like, I don't need anyone except for God, Creator, Source, Universe that's behind my back to help me, propel me to the next step. And whatever this step is freaking awesome. By the way, your advice is Master Manifester. Dude, this is amazing. So moving into manifestation, a master of manifestation, like for me, I truly, like example, last weekend, the week before the last weekend, I asked, I would really love to have a weekend just for myself, so I could write and I could edit and I could, just me, one weekend, no clients, boom. That's it. The client canceled on Saturday, postponed it to another day, and I was like, yo, manifestation is now. It's like happening instantaneously. I asked for something, boom, done. So if you believe it, it will happen. And here it's coming up. So put it out there. This is what I want. Let it go. Trust in the divine. Watch it happen. Sacred boundaries. Very interesting card showing up here. Sacred boundaries. It makes a lot of sense to me now, because bring your ideas to life. Someone is kind of holding you back. They're not doing it, but you're allowing someone to hold you back. So it's time to like create some boundaries around you. Like I feel like here what's happening is some of you are trying to create new projects, or move into the spiritual journey, or what have you. You're moving into something new and people are like resisting. And it's like, no, sorry dudes, you're not allowed in my field because this is what I need to do. Creating boundaries could be very energetic as well. You could draw a line around you, visualize these light around you, that nobody like sucks your energy. It really works, by the way. So beautiful energies. And your dragon card, because I also put the dragon card because I'm feeling dragon energy, is the golden solar dragon. Nice. Look how beautiful she is. Or he is, actually. Helps you stand in your masculine power with wisdom. Let your DNA be reprogrammed and light codes activated. Become an inspired leader. Nice. Well, that's what's happening anyways. Our DNA is being reprogrammed and be recalibrated. So, but the divine masculine energy showing up here feels like, what does that mean? A divine masculine energy is action. It's time to become the leader, right? Become the warrior. Not to, like the divine feminine energy is more nurturing energy. It's emotional energy, is dealing with that, feelings. And the masculine energy is more like, okay, it's a go, go, go kind of thing. I have this idea, I'm going for it. I want to learn this, I'm doing it. I want to travel here, I'm going for it. Like, I think that is that kind of energy, that decisiveness. I want the raise, I'm going to get it. This is what's showing up here. And you have the manifestation energies showing up for you. So this week, the next week, whenever it is, I suggest and recommend that you put out there what it is that you want. You also talk and you ask if you want to raise, ask for the raise, because the 9 of Cups showing here is showing me that there is that big possibility that it will be granted. Whatever it is that you're seeking. You're seeking a new supplier, you're seeking a new idea to come in. Put it out there. Nice energies. All right, Cancer, this is your week. Check your rising and your moon for other messages. Also like, share, comment, and subscribe. And you can say thanks as well with a little donation. I appreciate it. And leave a comment below and you'll be entered into a giveaway that I do randomly. Like this week I picked 2. So enjoy the energies out there. They're going to get a little bit lighter in April, but they're still there. So rest, drink, enjoy. This is a really beautiful week for you. I love you, Cancer. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Leo. We got trust. When love is invited to take over, right actions arise at the right time. Allow me, dear divine, to wait patiently until the timing is right. Let me rest in the unknown until a clear path is shown. So, trust, plain and simple. I think that is the theme of the next hundreds years, right? It's trusting this process, trusting the divine, trusting that your path is taking you where it needs to go. It's letting go of all the stories. It's detaching from everything that you think you knew and moving into the unknown. It's facing all of this without knowing what it is that you're getting into, because that is where we're heading, right? We're heading into an unknown. And there's nobody on this earth that knows what's coming next, because the future has been lived and we're not moving to that future. We're moving to something new. So this is like trust that you're in the right job, or trust, or not even that, because like, are you in the right job? Like, what are you feeling? Are you feeling anxious to go to your job? And then obviously you're being pulled towards something else. Are you in this right relationship? Because if you're feeling anxious in this relationship, then there's something that you need to pay attention to. And it's like a lot of people like live in this notion, this very linear notion that like, well, relationships should be, that are not supposed to be perfect, or they're not supposed to be harmonized. Like, where do we come up with this? These people are like, why why it's okay to be harmonized with yourself but not in your relationship. You're allowed to, you have to accept, like, no man, this is where it is. It's like, trust you where your inner voice is taking you. We don't listen to that enough. So this is a beautiful, poignant message for you, Leo, and everybody else on this channel. But this is your advice. This is what's coming. This is your challenge, and this is where you are right now. So we have the 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups is an energy that usually speaks of nostalgia, like holding on to past. It could also be children, memories to me. That's what it feels like. I mean, here it doesn't look like that. Here it looks like 6 Cups, and she's doesn't look so happy though. But the 6 Cups are here, and that's harmony. 6 is harmony to me. So let's see. The Lovers. Okay. Again, a 6 card. So the Lovers could be a love coming into your life. It could also be a choice. Sorry, I'm just thinking about a choice. I got lost in my thought here. And the Hermit, which is Virgo. So Virgo, Gemini, Scorpio showing up for you here. What an interesting reading here. So there's a lot of things I could be looking. When I see the Lovers and the Hermit show up, it's always interesting when they're together, because lover is a couple, like someone coming, like either a partnership, usually romantic, right? But the Hermit is like going solo, going independent. So there's a little, I'm gonna look at all the scenarios here. Let's look at the challenge to have a better understanding. Embrace the in-between, which is kind of like where we are right now. This in-between, this void, right? We're in this like linear world, the new earth, whatever that is, but we're in this like, what's happening? How am I supposed to trust this, Sabrina, right? Like, I don't see clearly. And this is your challenge, is that you're I almost feel like your challenge I'm going to show you these two as your challenge. Your challenge, or all of them. Let's like just look at each one as with a challenge, right? So this is Six of Cups. This is your old story. It's like living in your memories, like living your life always. Oh, but remember 10 years ago? Oh my God, yes. But this is our relationship started like so many years ago, and it was so good. And now, well, it's okay. It doesn't matter. It's gonna get there. Or remember when we lived in this house? It's like 40 years we're living there. You know, we can't leave because da, da, da. It's like all this holding on to something that is not important anymore. Like it's like whatever happened yesterday and beyond is not important anymore because it's your past. And it's that it's coming into that, stepping into that awareness, right? And it's like accepting this in between. It's just like leaving the old behind. And so many of us are holding on really tight because we don't want to lose. We feel like we're losing a part of ourselves because it's part of you, but it's not really part of you anymore because it's old. I mean, if you want to live in the old, and you go ahead and live in the old, but I'm just saying within these cards, like you're holding on to memory. Like memories is conjured up in your mind. The mind will always bring back you and keep you there so that you're not thinking new. Some of you might be holding on to a relationship that you've been with for a long time because you've been in it for a few months, you've been in it for a few years, so why would I change, like it's good, but I'm not 100% satisfied, or it's okay, it's fine, whatever, but like it's that in between. It's like it's time to look beyond the in between and say, okay, am I happy? Am I satisfied? Do I feel right here? Do I love my job? Do I, it's like all that, and trusting that first freaking response that comes to you, because that is the scariest response ever. Because this week I was asking myself a question and it was like no, and I was like, really? And they're like no, and I was like yes, and they're like no, and so I had to sit with it for a bit because I was like, I really wanted it to be it was like a no, so I was like, okay, that is the thing. It's like, is my relationship good? No. And you're like, fuck, right? Like, what do I do now? So this is where the trust comes in. So I feel like that is happening. I'm just going to go through singularly and then bring them all together. And this Hermit shows up. And this is you being this leader in the dark. You secluding yourself, or just truly. But for me, the Hermit is this, it's an amazing card to me. I love the Hermit. I find it's just this person at peace with him or herself, because he or she is trusting that the light, and that the light will stay on in the dark, and if it goes out in the dark, then so be it. So that is what is supposed to happen. That's that Hermit energy, that he's in the cave or she's in the cave, and whatever happens, happen. If an animal comes in and wants to eat her, then that was part of the plan, right? Kind of thing. So it's just like this, fully trusting it. And you're moving into this kind of energy here. Or you're here now, because this is what you're moving into. So some of you want to be single. Some of you want to be in a relationship. Some of you are holding on to an old relationship. Maybe you wanted to break free from this relationship, but this past is keeping you in. Past decisions. I'm not saying every time. I don't want to talk I'm always saying you're gonna break up, kind of thing. No, there's just this feeling here of a lot of you holding on to made up ideals of how jobs are supposed to make you feel in relationships, and how friends are supposed to make you feel, and how your family, we hold on to the way we were taught, or we were showed as children, or and it's like, if you're on this journey with me, that you're releasing yourself from all that, all those belief systems that are just mind, that were brought it's like we need to stop attaching to this belief system. that is like meaningless, really. It's just a belief system. Doesn't mean that you need to follow it. It's like it's time to move into your greatness kind of thing, which is just being. It's like, and I feel like a lot of you are here and you're like, okay, you're starting to get uncomfortable and you're starting to feel the tension in these relationships, or as a single person, or even your children or childhood, like your past. You're starting to understand that there is something a little bit more than just this, and like totally different scenarios, that someone is coming in from your past. That's a new love interest. It could be a Virgo or a Gemini, and they allow you to be more. They allow you to be this leader, which is like a really beautiful energy. They allow you to take over the space, which Leo loves to take over. So that could be one scenario as well, by the way. I'd like to hit all the scenarios possible, but you know. It's so interesting, this Lovers card. It's like there's a couple in a masterpiece, and there's like a woman here watching this, cloaked. So what does that mean? I've never really noticed that. It's interesting. Like it's almost, and she's blue, right? So it's almost the past is watching this masterpiece. The past is watching, like you in your past is looking at your relationship with your partner, with your son, your daughter, your brother, your sister, your mother, like all the relationship in your life, and you're looking at it and you're cloaked, like you're invisible, and you're just like watching yourself, and you're like, you know, I used to be happy. This is happiness. And now I'm looking at myself and like, perhaps I want to take, I want to be a solitude. I want to go into solitude now. I want to do a solo journey. Maybe I need to step outside of something right now that is like, needs to be just stay as an art piece on the wall kind of thing. It was really beautiful time. It's been great, but let's keep it on the wall. And now I gotta like move on into take a new step. I'm gonna take my lantern and I'm gonna like tread along a new journey, a new path. Wow. I truly feel that is a lot of what's happening, because the Lover is showing up purple, which is the third eye. It's like listening into your intuition and accumulating enough power, solar plexus, confidence, to go alone, to take this next step alone. And I'm not saying to break up with everybody. I'm not saying that. It's just there's a feeling here of assessing. I think I said this to Cancer. It's assessing where you live. Like the people surrounding you. Are you truly happy? It's just asking that question. Interesting. And what's coming is the Ace of Wands, which is a new beginning. Oh my God. And the Knight of Pentacles. Virgo. Interesting. Virgo energy. Ace of Wands is you. It's Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. The Ace of Wands speaks of new beginnings, new projects, new relationships, new start. The Knight of Pentacles is an interesting energy because he's not impulsive. He's like very organized. He very structured, and like he'll take care of the finances kind of thing. So maybe that's something coming to you too, that the next move you make is it's not going to be an impulsive move, even though this Ace of Wands is like, yeah, go for it. Right? But then maybe you need to seek help from a financial investor, or you need to seek help from, like a money, something, how to deal with money. Could be like a Knight of Pentacles coming into your life. who's like the Knight of Pentacles to me is a Virgo. It's like a very practical energy, very steadfast, very loyal. You could maybe find them boring a bit, right? They're very opinionated, but whatever, right? This is what I'm seeing in the cards. Is just this feeling of you stepping into something maybe different, and that's why the Knight of Pentacles is showing up. Something different than what you're normally used to, like less drama and more. I really feel like it's a very introspective journey for you, Leo. Like going really deep within, and that's why this in between is showing up here. It's uncomfortable for you. You're not happy in the void. You're not happy not knowing what's the next step. And it's almost, the cards are almost asking you, it's like, trust that the divine is taking care of you, because something is exciting is coming in. Something exciting is coming in. With the Ace of Wands. But at the same time, it's exciting, but at the same time, it's solid. It's like, it's a foundation. Like you'll set up a new home. You'll set up a new it'll be very solid with the Knight of Pentacles showing up. I like it. So your advice is let go, bury, like literally. Okay. Let go. I like it. Let go of the past. Let go of this expectation of what's coming next. Let's go of everything. Trust is what's the deal here. 17. Tame and attain. Tame and attain. Like tame your worries, tame your anxiety, tame your stress, and receive. Like, like basically the same idea is let go and allow things to just happen. This in between is keeps showing up here. It's just like you're in a place of, like you're a little bit in a roller coaster ride right now, and it has to do with relationships. All kinds, work relationships as well. And it's like you're on the outside looking in. And I actually think that they're recommending you being on the outside looking in now. It's time to look in, and it's time to go within to fully grasp what is happening here and ask yourself these pertinent questions. Because once you do lay out these answers, like the divine is going to put you on that path, new beginning, shit's gonna happen. Like things are gonna start to not be so in between. It's gonna be like, okay, Leo, let's go. Because you trusted it. I'm telling you right now, for example, abundance. I've like I don't even think about it anymore. I gave it to them, to the source, to energy, whatever, and I said, it's fine. There's moments where I'm like, but I know it's gonna come, and it is. And money just flows. I got my tax return, I got things. I'm like, okay, it's like a constant, because even though like maybe I've been slow with clients or whatever, slower than usual kind of thing, and everything's fine. So it's like you trust, and things are provided. And that is what this is. Trust that this is happening because something new and amazing is coming your way, Leo. So the last card of advice is the dragon energy, because I feel really connected to dragons these past few weeks. We have the rainbow dragon. What a beautiful dragon to get. Brings the leap of joy that opens new doors. There we go. Have trust. Oh my God, I love this when I have this. Rediscover wisdom, expect miracles, accept opportunities. I mean, it's all here, all encompassing right here. New opportunities coming your way. Trust. Things are opening up for you. It all starts with this. When you master trusting every single angle of your life, or every single like path or whatever, watch things, you won't even need me anymore. Watch these things flow. All right, Leo, I love you so much. You got this. You're going to get through this. It's an interesting energy here. I like it a lot. It's like, take a look at what is happening in your life. Take a look at all the art pieces. Like, put your life in art, right? Your relationship, your job, your and be this blue, this cloaked woman or man, and look at things from the outside and try to be your own art critic kind of thing. Be your own relationship critic. Be your own thing. In a not a like a mind kind of way, but in a way like, okay, am I happy? Bang saying, like really simple. Am I happy? Do I need to change? Da da da. Yes, no, yes, no. That is your message of the week. Check your rising and your moon for other messages. Also, like, share, comment, thanks, and subscribe. Yeah, wow. And yeah, leave a comment below, because this week I gave away 2 free readings, so you never know what I'm feeling like. And also, I put out another reading, a spiritual journey reading, so where you are at right now in your spiritual journey. So check that out as well. I love you, and I will see you next week. Bye, Leo. Hello, my beautiful Virgo. We got such a beautiful card this week. We got positivity. If you can, and even one thing, no. Oh my God, this word, I have a hard time with this one. It's like weird the way it's written. If you can find even one thing to be grateful for, it will restore you to the light. Please, dear God, let me always feel gratitude for something, even a tiny thing, in even the hardest situations. Really beautiful energy. Positivity is it's like a funny thing to me, this, whenever I see positivity, because we've grown up in this kind of society where it's like, be positive, wake up and feel positive, even though you feel like shit. Wake up and then everything will change. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, it'll change for 10 minutes or 15 minutes until you're hit again with that thing that you're sad about, right? So being positive for the sake of being positive, I say no. But being positive in your, I don't know, like, you know, like this is where I'm at here. It's like more being grateful, I guess, like having like gratitude for this life that you're living in, for the light, for the divine, for also your family, your friends kind of thing. That is where the positivity will shine from. But also don't negate the negative energies that are coming through. So let's just see what this reading is all about. But overall, it's pretty beautiful energy. This is your advice cards. This is what's coming. This is your challenge. And these are where you're at right now. So right now, we're at the Chariot energy, which is a Cancer energy. Chariot speaks of traveling, moving away, moving home, or success business-wise. So let's see. Or new opportunities coming. But home and family usually. The Tower. The Tower. Be positive. The Tower is like, if you could see, it's like chaos, divorce, separation, whatever. It's like all the, like the devil is like flying out of this building kind of thing. It's a little bit of a shake-up happening. So let's see. And the Strength card. Leo, Scorpio, Cancer. These are all like major arcanas right here. So major life lessons showing up for you. Beautiful Virgo. And we have your challenge is you're never alone. So being a challenge is you might feel like you're always alone up against like life, right? And the Otter is like, no man, I think that we got this once for you as an overall energy. But anyways. So right away when I saw this, like I just see these two right away. I feel like some of you maybe are moving home, or you're moving jobs, or you're moving away somewhere, you're traveling or having to leave, but you're doing it in a very, like something is going to, either it's going to make you feel displaced kind of thing, or you're going to be moving into a new kind of maybe you're moving away from what your normal, or I don't know. I just feel like there's something that's gonna change up your whole life, like what you know of right now. And whether it's a new job that you're like, let's say you're in finances, and now you just got fired, and now you're moving into this like creative job kind of thing, right? So this is what that feeling of this is. There's something happening, Virgo. In business, in your home, there's a change that's happening here. In your travels, perhaps, you know, even like maybe some of you are traveling and there's going to be a mix up with the ticket. There's going to mix up with like your luggage is going to go missing, or whatever. There's just something that is like off your plan. Like you're moving away from where you're comfortable. You're moving away. You're moving into a new home. You're moving, you know, you're moving away for work. It's just something very, which is very like, because if it was any other sign, they would embrace it. But you're Virgo, and you're like, I'm used to like certain things. Like this is the way I live my life. So now I'm going to make a big change, which is fine, and I'm open to it. But it's going to uproot my life. That is what I feel here. And the Strength card showing up is like, yes, it is. It's completely going to uproot your life. This movement here, whether, like I said, it's a job or a home or a relationship as well, could be. Like, I don't know, it's like almost like maybe you met someone recently and you're going to get married, or you're going through like a separation, a divorce, or you're going through like a massive breakup. It's just like something coming out of nowhere, even with the Tower card. Like, you're, what? Oh my God, I didn't expect this, right? Oh, you're hired, but yeah, you need to move to like Vancouver or whatever. And you're like, okay, so uprooting of your normal. And the Strength is like, you can do this. You have it in you to do this. The Strength card is like, you're brave, you're courageous, like the lion. You're proud as well, and you can do this. I just love this freaking reading for you, Virgo, because it's such a beautiful succession here. Like you have this massive change, which is like 2023. It's a 7 years. This massive change happening in your life, which you're doing actually. The Chariot feels to me that you're making this move. You're making this change, but it's completely. Is it going to blow up in your face? It might blow up in your face, but it's not a bad thing. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like going to be something very, like, either it's a change of routine, right? It's a change of how you're used to living. It's a change of job, it's like in the field. It's just a change of atmosphere, ambiance, or you know, there could be like some struggle. It's not struggle here. There could be some, what is that? Resistance from other people in your life. But regardless, you're going to stand tall at the end of this. Just stay, like, keep going along with your decision here that you made here. Wow, man. Okay. And remember, you're not alone. You feel like you're you against the world, but you're not. There's help around you physically and in spirit form. And I feel like the ones in spirit form are the strongest ones for you. Like, they're there, man. You just got to reach out to them. So what's coming is the Queen of Wands, which is Aries energy, and the Six of Wands. So, I mean, these are freaking beautiful energies. Six of Wands is Leo. So these are fire energies. Whatever this was for you, whatever pitfall it felt like, whatever detour it feels like, it's actually exactly where you need to be. Like, it's a complete, as a 360-degree change. This is what I feel like this. It's like a revolutionary change for you. You're moving away from something that was comfortable into something completely new. And it's like whiplash almost, right? And this whole, it's like, stay strong. You got this, like Leo energy, you know, Aries, stay strong. You're victorious, successful. You're gonna figure this out. It's gonna be amazing. The Queen of Wands is like, you're gonna stand in your property. You're gonna stand in this new job. You're gonna lead. You're gonna lead the way. You're gonna create something new from this. As uncomfortable as it feels, it's like you're stepping into a new journey with this energy. Like, look at her. She looks like on top of the world. Her foot on the mountain. She's carrying that wand. It's like everything here speaks of success. This is success as well. She's on almost the last step. No, there's no step. She's sitting on the tube. Yeah, in the midair, right? With her hands in the air. She feels like she's not afraid to fall because she knows that things are working out. The same with this, like, beautiful lady, like sitting on a lion, not afraid that she's going to get eaten by it, right? There's just this, like, bravery and this wisdom here. Like, you're as ominous as this card is. Like, there's a point maybe this week or the next few weeks or last week or whenever you're watching this, that you're like, oh my God, how did I get here? I thought I was making the right choice, and this is like, boom, but it's the right choice. You get what I'm saying? Because this needed to happen for you to see that, okay. Because where you were here, it was great, but it wasn't like you needed the change. This was comfortable for you, the Chariot. Which is not really comfortable because it's a fast-moving action. It's like, it's time for change. It really is. That's what it is speaking to me. It's like, before the Chariot, you were comfortable, and now it's like, let's go. Let's make this move. This is a root chakra, the grounded, right? That's why I'm saying it's like comfortable. And this is yellow, solar plexus, is power, ego. It's like, boom. And this is orange, which is sacral chakra, which is creativity and passion, sexual energy too. So it's like tapping into that energy of yours, which is sacred, by the way, and moving into this freaking Queen of Wands. And I love it. Wow, this is powerful freaking cards. Yeah, so I'm saying you expect something like to feel like it's the end of the world for you, but it's not. That's the thing. It's like, you know, sometimes we look back at things, we're like, oh my God, I thought it was like the end, but it's not. It's like a detour that needs to happen. So your advice is, oh wow, almost there. You're almost there, Virgo. It's like, you know, that this is happening and there's like success here, and it's like you're almost there. So just keep going. Even if it feels uncomfortable, even if it feels like there's obstacles every right, left, and center, even if you feel like there's someone trying to block you, you're almost there. I love this. Oh. This is the best. No expectations. Stop expecting. Like, that's what it is. We go into things with these huge expectations, with these like ideas. Virgo, very good at this. Putting everything down on paper. This is how I want everything to happen. And then it's like, it veers off your plan and you're like, oh my God, it's the end of the world and drama ensues. But no. Trust that this drama and this detour is for your benefit, because you are literally almost there. I love these cards. Okay. Your dragon. I was compelled to do dragons because I've been communicating with dragons recently. Is Thor's red, black, and gold dragon. Protects you in time of change. Oh my God. A time of rapid transition and transformation. Relax, you are safe. Oh my God, thank you. It's so amazing. It's exactly what I'm trying to say to you. I love it. That's exactly what this is. It's like this feeling of change is happening. And it's like not comfortable change coming up. I'm gonna tell you, like, you could see it. It's the tower. It's like it's not comfortable. Like you're gonna feel out of whack. You're gonna feel off of your grid, kind of thing. But it's where you're supposed to be. So remain positive throughout it, knowing that this is where you're supposed to be. And people are like, I'm supposed to be here. Yes. Like, come on, the tower to me is the best card in the freaking tarot, because it's exactly what I've been feeling for freaking my lifetime, right? It's the tower. It's like life is running smoothly, like, but we're not supposed to be running smoothly, because we're moving into higher frequency. We're moving into something else. It's like, if we're moving like this, it's like, man, it's like, what are you doing? We're supposed to be here purging. And you're in that process of purging the old stories that's no longer working, and you're moving into something new, whether it's a home, a job, a relationship, or just like a new journey. So embrace that which is coming towards you, even when it feels uncomfortable, because you got this. You got the lion here helping you out. You have the fox, you have the cougar, whatever it is. You got the Queen of Wands. Embrace this Queen of Wands energy. I love it. This is perfect freaking reading. I should have told you on Instagram, but this is freaking amazing. All right, my beautiful Virgos. This is amazing. Keep up. Stay positive. Stay like, when the shit hits the fan, no, remember this. Like, I just allow things to happen. Trust. All right. I love you. Check your rising and your moon for other messages. Also, like, comment, share, subscribe, and leave a comment below, and I'll enter you into a weekly giveaway of free readings that I give. All right. I love you, and let's get this shit done. I love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Libra. We got, let me get it, the card. We got ambition. May I offer all my deepest longings to love itself and invite a divine plan beyond the mind's imagining. Please use me for the highest good. Nice. So ambition to me speaks of like job, career, project, whatever. I just feel like there's something brewing within you. Maybe you're ambitious with love as well. Like maybe there's just something that is felt maybe far-reaching a while ago, and now you're like, wow, I think I can get there. I don't think, I know I can get there, kind of thing. It's like, use that energy to do it. What's the idea? Just go for it. There's too many. We think too much. We think too much as humans. We just always like, well, I can't. Why? Do it. Fail. Next. Right? It doesn't matter. I mean, unless you're putting like $1 million into something, then maybe think about it. But like most of us are not doing that. So why don't we just go for it? If you get that little impulse to do it, that inner voice is saying go for it, and then the fear comes in, the insecurities come in, and all this, and the ambition here is telling me just do it. Like go. What are you holding on to? Do it. Go ask the person out. Go like start that project. You've always wanted to do it, go for it. Go make that jewelry. No, go do it. I like it. It's a good energy to have. It's very like vibrant. Advice. What's coming, your challenge, and where you are right now. So right now, well, this is a really beautiful energy. 10 of Swords. But it's great. This is exactly where we're all at anyways. This 10 of Swords, the see she's all stabbed in the back with these 10 swords. This could mean a few things, right? It could feel like this is like all these like these heavy energies that we're feeling, like anxiety, the stress, the fears, all our triggers, like stabbing us in the back, and like, I thought I dealt with this, and it's like, no man, I'm coming back, right? That's that feeling. It also could be that you are, because you're at 10 here. A 10 is a new beginning. So slowly these stab wounds are going to be healed because you're going through this process to purge. You're like releasing all this crapola around you. This could also feel like you're maybe at the end of a journey in a relationship. You're at the end of, like, you're at the end of your wits kind of thing. Like, I'm done. I've carried this person's like energy with me for the longest time, whether in a relationship, family, or what have you. But there's this feeling of always taking on other people's energies as well as your own, which is heavy and on its own. So we have the Page of Coins. I like it for this ambitious. It's perfect. Page of Coins is starting a new project, starting a new business, starting a new job, like doing something to further yourself financially, is going for it. The page is like very excitable, like it's very new, young, innocent, right? It's the child, like the page, right? But here it's this energy of like, go for it. That's what it is. The page doesn't think about it like the queen or the king will. The page is going to be like, okay, I want to build a sandcastle today. I'm going to sell it to, whatever, right? And I'm going to do it. I'm going to make lemonade in a stand, and I'm going to probably make more money than my mother. Like, that kind of thing. It's like that. This is that energy. This is what it's telling you. So you have an idea, Libra. I don't know what it is that you have, it's like shelved somewhere. Then do it. If you're in a job, bring this idea up to your colleagues, to your supervisors, your managers. You're a solo, then do something. Like, it's like, just feel like there's something here that's lucrative and rewarding and profitable, by the way. Interesting. And the Eight of Cups energy is you walking away from something. So, like, there's a lot of like some interesting energy here. Is like you having these ideas, you wanting to do something really creative or financially or whatever, and something maybe holding you down, holding you back from jumping into this. And it's time to make a move away from that. Because ultimately we just need to trust the voice inside of our hearts, right? The thing is, we get stuck in this linear way of like, well, my job brings me a lot of money, and this is telling me that I need to leave my job. That can't happen. How am I going to pay for this? But well, now, of course, if you're looking for the lifestyle that you're looking for, then you're going to stay at the job, I guess. But I don't know. In my experience, I've like trusted the divine, and like it's taken me here, right away from stability, kind of thing. But I'm stable as ever. So that's that feeling. Is like, if I don't live a luxurious life, by all means, I don't have like a lot of things, but I'm happy. It's all a question of what it is you want in your life. So that's like, regardless of what I'm saying here, there's just this feeling that there is this point, this part of you're at a juncture where you're having to leave behind. Like, there's these two things happening here. You're having to leave behind something that is heavy and holding you back from moving into this path. Or there's something around you that is playing with your mind, kind of thing, right? It's playing with your emotions, because the Eight of Cups is emotions. And you feel like you're in the swords is mental. So it's like your emotions and your mind are a bit like heavy right now, dense. I feel like they're in the way of this, and you have it in you, and you're like, oof, I really want to do this, but what about the money? What about like all these like linear things, right? It's not important. I want you to like ask these questions to yourself. What is it that I need to do? Should I open this business? Should I create it? Yes, no, yes, no. Get the answers. That first answer is the right answer. What's my next step? Release all this crapola. Leave behind this job, this whatever it is. Like there's something, I just feel it. Anyways, I didn't even look at the challenge. Let me look at the challenge. Your challenge is wolf spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom. Knowledge is something you've learned out here. Wisdom is what's in your heart. So this is your challenge, is that you haven't, you're not trusting. You know how you guys, most of you guys know how I feel. Like that you need to get a master's degree, or you need to get it in commerce. You know, like if we look back at history that people love to live on, and we look at just in my lifetime, my father, who came here with zero, made a very profitable business. So he didn't come with a master's degree. Right? So this to me is like, turn what you know into your next project. You don't need to have like a degree, you don't need to have a certification, you don't need to do any of that, because that is not the new energy, and that's an old energy anyways. We need you to like step into your knowing and just do. That is the message here. Like some of you are holding on to what was and not moving into this new, because you're like, well, this business formula worked for me 30 years ago or 10 years ago. Oh, right. But so what? Because it's not the same business. It's not the same economy right now. So change it up. You know, technology is changing by the millisecond. So we got to move with that as well. Let's change things up here. Like, I just feel like you're being pushed. Some of you need a little bit of a push, is what this is about. Really, like, in truth, if you're on this journey with me, you know that everything you need to know is here. Not in a book, not in a webinar, not in a video, not in any book, anything. In a TED Talk, nothing. Nobody, not even me. You don't need anything. It's all here. All of it. All of our wisdom is right here. And how do we tap into it? Is we really start to ask the right questions, and we really trust the answers. The more you trust the answers, the more will come to you. So that's my little spiel of the day. What's coming for you? Oh my God. What's coming for you is the Four of Swords, first of all. Four of Swords is peace of mind, relaxation. You start this project, things will start to work out for you. But the second one is the Eight of Cups. In order to reach this peace of mind, you need to leave something behind. Is this what? Is this leaving behind a relationship? Could be. Is this leaving behind an old way of thinking? Possibly. An old way of working? Yes. A job, or like something that's holding you back from this next move. You know, ambition is very linear, yes, but like, why not? Like, I just feel like there's something here. I really, truly do. I think there's like this idea that has like been coming up over and over again over the past months, years, decades, and you've always been like, no, it's not going to make money, it's not going to do this, and now it's time to jump and do it. Libra. Because you are actually moving into something. Like the Four of Swords is like she's with her sword of truth and very comfortable, even though it's weird this card, but like usually it's lying down and very ready for the next step and calm. You know, like her, she's like sitting in this hole, but all the cups are lined, they're full of whatever's coming. Abundance, money, love, whatever, everything's coming. But she could either choose to jump into this hole, and stay where she is in a black hole, or get up from here and walk out. Gather up these cups and let's go. I don't know. This Eight of Cups has shown up a lot in your past few months. So what is your advice, my beautiful Libra? Metamorphosis. Change is in the horizon. Like, Eight of Cups is walking away. There's a change. You need to do, like, let's see what else there is. Oh my God. Victory. Like, look at these cards. Dude, amazing. Bird and a butterfly. Freedom. Independence. Doing your own thing. And winning at it. So the cards are all speaking to you very clearly. It's necessary to move away from something that's been holding you back, whether it's a person, whether it's a situation, whether it's a belief system, an idea, or something that you feel like, anything you think you know is wrong. It's not where we're at anymore, because it's your mind. If your mind keeps bringing you back to a past memory all the time, like, you know, it's your mind conjuring up like this to keep you there. It's to really listen. So your dragon advice is alpha dragon, dude. This is really a big dragon. Yeah, okay. Alpha dragon is harness the divine masculine power of creation. I like it. Destroy the old. Visualize your dream. Help to manifest in your world. That's what that is. This is what this whole thing is. Say goodbye to the old. Say goodbye to the old. Walk away from the old. It's not serving you anymore. It just isn't. It's like it's time to move into something new. And the alpha dragon is divine masculine. Like, I don't know who got this. Another one got a divine masculine energy. And it's all about action. That's what the masculine energy. They're warriors. They do. The divine feminine feels. And the masculine does. So this is change, victory. Let's go. This is it. So if you have a feeling that you need to do something, then do it. Is the final recommendation here. All right. If this didn't resonate, which doesn't always have to resonate with everybody, check your rising and your moon for other messages. Also, like, comment, share, subscribe. If you leave a comment, I will enter you into a giveaway, a weekly free tarot giveaway. Also, check out a new video that I'm doing. I'm doing like where you are at on your spiritual journey. So you can see that on my channel. And I love you, and I'll see you next week. Bye, Libra. Hello, my beautiful Scorpio. So we got independence as your overall energy. The more you learn to feed yourself on the inside and care for the inner child, the more freestanding you become. Help me feed and love this inner child, dear Lord. Feed your soul with, I was going to say positivity, but no. Feed your soul with like things that you love, with trusting, you know, like independence to me is like becoming free of other people's opinions, other people's belief systems, other people's values, everything, like other people's, like everything. It's like independence is, especially spiritual independence at this point, is like not feeding into these other energies around you. Allowing yourself to just be free. So let's see what's going on here. Your advice cards, what's coming, your challenge, and where you are right now. We're in the Eight of Swords energy. So some of us are going through a little bit of a shit time, having to face our mirror. The reflection back is like a bit heavy. There's like a lot of triggers coming up here, a lot of past life issues, or not past life, but in this current life, a lot of unresolved issues showing up. And you're seeing it. Some of you are resisting, right? The Eight of Swords is like, I see you, but I don't think I want to be you, right? I don't want to be dealing with that right now. But it's like seeing, but not really wanting to deal. Gemini energy. So let's see what else, how else you're feeling. The Four of Cups. So some of you are a little bit down and out. And the High Priestess. The Four of Cups, you see her. She's like lying on the ground and she's looking at the cups. And 3 of them are up. The other one is little, you know, the Four of Cups energy is a little like bored. But in this sense, I feel like you're going through a lot. So you're feeling the energies intensely, maybe a little bit more than other people. Maybe this is a situation, specific situation in your life that's just showing up again. Like your relationship, or your relationship with your family, your brothers, your sisters, your kids, your like partners. This it feels very personal to me, this journey here. So it could be like, either it could even be work related. Like, it's heavy to me. There is like, you're purging. You are in the process of releasing some ugly from you, and you're having a hard time with it. Okay, well, welcome. Welcome to the journey. There's the feeling here of you're almost like the Four Cups, she's like exhausted. She's like, I've been working at this for 4 weeks, Sabrina. I'm done, right? But there's hope. You know, with these other 3 cups here, there's a feeling like, and the High Priestess is here saying, look at her, I love her. She's such a badass, man. It's like, look, she's stately. She's like, yeah, it sucks. It sucks. Your journey sucks. Wherever you are in your life, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a job, whether it's your spiritual journey, it does. But remember who you are. And this is all what this is happening right now for me. April is like remembering who we are. Not like, and March kind of helped that, because we had to reface the fears, reface the insecurities, reface the worries, reface all the triggers. They all came up again. You know, because when light body is integrating into your vessel, it's moving things around, right? And it's like needing to release. And it's like bringing up all the old crapola. And that's why this is so beautiful. Independence and this butterfly. It's like the cocoon. That's what I picture. You're in this cocoon and you're being forced to face like family issues, you know, like stresses and old relationships or current relationships. And you're like, oh, I don't want to look at it. I'm just tired. It's like almost like I'm fed up of having to deal and deal and deal. But that's the whole point. That's why it keeps coming up, because you are not fully facing it. You're not fully resolving this. And hence you feel super duper tired. Worn out. You're like, dude, I can't do this anymore. But you can. You can, because the High Priestess says you can. It's like, yes, this is like nothing, Scorpio. Your challenge is the dolphin spirit. This and that are true. What do I like about this? This is really kind of beautiful. This and that are true. This is the polarity consciousness. This is true. That is true. This is finding that neutrality, right? And you're having a hard time as well. This is your challenge. You're trying to you're trying your hardest to be at that neutral point, that what is the word I'm looking for? Oh, I forgot it. I totally forgot the word. Anyways, at the 0 point. That's what I was looking for. And this is like to some of you on this journey with me. You're trying to guide and lead people, and yet you're you're dying inside, right? And then you feel like you're a fraud, or you feel like, oh my God, you know, that's that thing. Or even if you're not on like a healer or whatever, you're still feeling like you're putting yourself down, man. And why would you do that? This is this is what we need to go through. This is where we're at right now. We're needing to climb our way out of the cocoon and free ourselves from this. But to get here is like work. Let's be real. That's the only work that we need to be working on. Not the work out here 9 to 5. The work is on ourselves. And you're in the trenches is what I'm seeing here. I feel like some of you are resisting. And I think, is it last week that you had that with you? Like resisting. And you have to surrender. And I almost feel like some of you might be in like some strange relationship. It's just like where you're at right now. You're like fighting with yourself. And stop fighting. Like the High Priestess is 0 point. The High Priestess for me is like, no, she knows. She knows that this journey sucks. And she knows that like one point she will look in the mirror and she will see nothing but herself, right? She will see nothing but light. And she knows that she's going to get there. And that's where you're needing to be right now. Just trusting it, even as uncomfortable it is don't drink it away, smoke it away. Like we often do that, like shop it away. Like we try to, don't escape from it, is what I'm trying to say. Face it. Yeah, it's not comfortable, but like that's the journey. Like to me, it's a no-brainer. It's like, yeah, man, I'm gonna go through it. And there's how many times it's like between the emotional purges, the mental purges, and the physical purges that we're doing, it's a lot of work, man. And kudos to you for doing it. But you don't want to live in the cocoon. And that's what like staying in the cocoon is the 8 of Swords. I'll just look at myself. I'll just look at the fears and insecurities and the guilt and the manipulation. I'll just leave it there. All the abuse that I've had in my life, I'm just going to look at it there. I'm not going to deal with it. And this is what happens. Right? When you don't deal with it, you just like, it's time to like step into your power, basically. Remember who you are. Like we have been training for this for like millions of years, and we're here now. This is like boot camp for us. And you're doing wonderfully. You're like, yeah, yes. Because you're here. You're watching this. March 2023. Like, kudos to you. Like the dolphin spirit, this and that are true, but the dolphin spirit, the dolphin is what? It's like the same idea as the cocoon and the butterfly, right? The dolphin is like freely jump in and out like a joyous animal. And here you're like, I'm gonna stay in my waters. I'm not gonna come and jump out there. I'm gonna stay in my emotions. It's like no. It's okay to be in the emotion, but it's time to breathe out for air like a little bit and jump. So what's coming for you is the 10 of Pentacles, which is really beautiful energy. The 10 of Pentacles, the end of a journey, a beginning of something new, but like abundance. Not only love, like money, it could be love, or just this feeling of accomplishment. Oh, that's really beautiful, actually. And the 5 of Cups in reverse, people. You are the 5 of Cups, is Scorpio. 5 of Cups is seeing the half glass, the glass half empty instead of half full kind of thing. It's that I'm like tired, that I'm depressed, the black hole, but it's in reverse and you're done. So there is a point here at the beginning of the week or whenever you watch this, I feel like these things are a little bit more timeless than anything, is you're showing up here that you are going through the purge still. You're still feeling the feels. Whether it's alone, whether it's in your relationships, whether it's with a job, whether it's just your belief systems, just everything is coming up. These fears, I really feel like the fear is coming up so much now because of like what is being shown on the news. And like, stop watching the news. But also, it's okay. If it come up, that means it wasn't cleared yet, right? And so you thank it. Thank you for this happening, because now I need to clear it even more. And it's the Five of Cups is that. It's like clearing and seeing this part of the sun instead of the dark side of the moon kind of thing, right? It's like there's this feeling here of release for you, Scorpio. Like you are going to come out of the cocoon. Exciting. Ten of Pentacles, I really feel like some of you are either going to get like a job or a promotion or a raise, or more understanding of where you are financially in your life. It could also be the Ten of Pentacles, just like family, new relationship, new something, like something very grounding, very rooted is coming towards you. So amazing. And it's just because you're tapping in to the knowing inside you. And you know it. I even know it. Mostly the Scorpios, I know you know. You know what to do. It's just that it's just easier to dive in the cocoon than to face fully. But it's time. It's time because you're being handed like a new beginning that's like flourishing. So your advice, wow, look at your advice. Wow, I'm going to show you this. The illusion. And breakthrough. So it's like, stop playing in the illusion. What is the illusion, everybody? The illusion is the fear, the low vibration, the insecurities, the manipulation, the greed, the status, the everything, the freaking narratives that are playing out right now. Everything, the political system, the religious system, everything, all of it is freaking illusion. It's a freaking illusion. Why are you playing in it? Stop playing in it. Stop watching. Stop like feeding into this, because you're much bigger than this. You're the freaking high priestess showing up. It's like, you know that you need to stop playing in this. So why are you even dipping your feet into this at all? The illusion is what keeps you here. Keeps you always stuck in that mirror. And what happens to when you get stuck in this mirror? You're the reflection of Mother Earth, and Mother Earth has to purge again. I know I'm putting a responsibility on you, but we are responsible. So like, there's this feeling here, some of you maybe have fallen a little bit into this again. And it's okay. We all do, right? But breakthrough is here. It's time to listen to the freaking this, man. Which is this. This is like a tune. Like a scarab, or I don't know what it is. But it's like, I think I have the word, but I don't think it's right. So I won't say it. But like, this is like you awakening from the dead, from the old self. It's enough now. Let's like move into this new dimension. Let's move into this new, and we have so much coming for us with this Ten of Pentacles. It's time, like Scorpio, this is really very personal, this reading this week. I feel when I see the illusion, I feel like you're, you may have misstepped and like fallen back into the linear way of thinking, like, oh my God, I don't have enough money, I don't have enough classical elite, and I don't have this, and it's okay to be there, but it's like not who you are. Stop playing in it, especially you, Scorpio. Especially you with your so deeply emotional, you need not play there. Like, you don't take things personally, kind of thing. I truly see like a massive purge happening this week. So if I were you, like take a rest, take some time off if you can, a few days, a day, something, because you're needing to really do some massive clearing. I wonder if the illusion is showing up because some of you are going against, like, like there's a shark here, right? Are you seeing through it, you know, and taking steps to further along? It's possible, but it's better not to see the illusion. It's better not to even look at it, to pay attention to it. Is my piece of advice. Okay, so have a dragon advice card for you. You have Earth and Water Dragon. Creates the foundation for new growth. A fresh start is coming with new opportunities. Nurture your ideas and harvest the abundance. I mean, it's all here. New opportunities coming with this 10 of Pentacles. I just feel like there's something like on its way to you, but the only way it comes is if you release completely. Like, obviously not completely, like, because we're still going through these energies. But try and do one of the biggies in your life, the biggest fears that you have in your life and the biggest obstacles. Try to tackle one, you know, this week, one a week, you know, and you will feel it. I truly feel you're going to feel it at a physical level, a mental and an emotional. It's going to be like the whole thing. But I'm telling you, it feels freaking amazing when you actually go through it. And like take a lot of baths. Either like cold baths or hot baths, doesn't matter anyways. Just take a freaking bath. Be in your water, like whatever it is that makes you feel good, people. But as a personal note, I would say stop escaping with you know, like drugs, drinking, that. It's just not, it just keeps lowering your frequency. And it's like, we need your frequency high. The higher the frequency you go, the less you play in the illusion. But that's just my little piece of advice, and you don't have to listen to anything I say. So for me, I feel like there is this boost coming for you. And I really like this because Earth and Water Dragon. Earth is the 10 of Pentacles. And water is the 5 of Cups. So it's like the Earth and Water Dragon is supporting you through this. Is going to help you with this new opportunity. And it's also going to help you move away from the heavy energies that love to follow you around, Scorpio. So I hope this helped you. I know it wasn't exactly like very specific, but you know me. I just like to follow the cards as they come. So this is your message for the week. Check your rising and your moon for other messages. Also like, comment, share, and subscribe. And leave a comment below and I'll add you to my giveaways for free readings. All right, I love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Sagittarius. We got courage as your overall energy. Divine courage is not the absence of fear, but a nudge that says, keep going, do it, don't worry, all will be well. You have to get quiet enough to hear it. Dear Divine, may I feel your courage and your will. It's nice. Courage to me comes at an opportune time for Sagittarius. I know a lot of Sagittariuses, and I know that a lot of big decisions have been made in the past few weeks or months, and this is just a advice or like guidance that is coming in saying, hang on, be courageous. The next steps are going to get easier as you move through these energies, and whatever decision you made was the right one at the time. So stick with it. Like, don't back down. Like, if it was made from your heart, then you know it was the right decision, kind of thing. So it's a really beautiful energy here. So don't allow fear to get don't allow fear to bring you down. Fear is like everywhere. In these cards, all over the signs, and also in the air. We can see that from the narratives playing out on the news. So let's see what the cards are telling you. This is your advice. This is what's coming. This is your challenge. And this is what's going on right now. Oh, okay. What's going on right now is the 5 of coins. The 5 of coins is like a poverty mindset. It's also maybe like a dip in the finances. Maybe some of you have lost a job. Maybe some of your financials are not as lucrative as they once were. Maybe you've lent some money out and haven't received it yet, kind of thing. So there is this like feeling here. It could also be just a little bit depression. 5 of coins is change. You know what? Change when it comes to finances. 5 of coins. So there has been like a little bit of lack, perhaps. Let's see what else is going on here. Temperance, which is Sagittarius, which I love because it always shows up in your readings. 5 of coins is Taurus, by the way. And the Magician, which is Gemini. So this is actually nice. Because like the 5 of coins has that like financial aspect of it where you're not feeling grounded. That you're feeling a bit like, perhaps, like I said, you spent a lot of money on something, and you know, whatever this is, it feels like it will show up again with these 2 cards. The Temperance is you trying to find a way how to deal with this right now, trying to figure it out. And it's kind of interesting because the Magician is like you creating a new project, or you creating a new you jumping into a new job, you jumping into something like a new facet of your life to downplay this like little downturn, which is kind of beautiful, and it's very Sagittarius. It's almost like that's why the courage probably showing up. It's like, okay, come on, keep going, because what it is that you're doing is you're actually creating a new reality for yourself, and this is exactly where you need to be. And the Temperance is like becoming a master of your emotions, a master of your mind, not allowing this little setback to be the definition of who you are right now, kind of thing. Everybody goes through these setbacks, right? This is the times. It could be that your stocks are like drowning, or whatever the word is, dipping in the stock market, and it could be anything like financial. There's a little bit of a dip, or like you're not making as much money as you used to, or something like that. I don't know why I got that. Someone might have taken some money from you. Could be that too. But here feels like you're right. I mean, you're here in the cards. This is 14. 5 is change, right? Is again, you're standing tall, and you're finding a way through this. You're it's like a balance as well. It's like it's justice. It's like the Justice card, right? It's like you're balancing your emotions and your mental, and you're doing your best. I almost feel like it's a little bit heavy, this card as well, because you're trying to make everybody happy in your life, and instead of like working on you. Like stop being because the Alchemist is here, the Magician. And here I feel like it's like, don't create situations for don't create behaviors for other people, kind of thing. Don't create the perfect relationship without the other person's consent as well, kind of thing. Don't do your own chemistry assignment, kind of thing, on your relationships, your work, whatever. Like, don't, make sure not to create that in your mind, Sagittarius. Instead, find a balance within you first, and then go ahead and use that magic wand on yourself, kind of thing, and start that new path. There's something interesting coming to me here. Okay, let me look at the challenge. I always forget the challenge. Hug Spirit. Let Spirit be your guide. The fact that this has shown up 3 times in the reading. There's a Taurus that's gotten this. Someone else has gotten this. It's like this energy of like not trusting. Like the fact that it's here it's like you're not trusting the divine 100%. You're allowing your lack thereof get the better of you. Because, you know, like I've said in so many other signs, it's like the moment you're in a place of lack, it's not a bad thing. It's something like to be paid to pay attention to. Okay, I'm in a place of lack. I'm like the IRS is after me, or the credit card companies are like busting my, you know. And why? Why would the divine, if is looking out for me, why would they allow this to happen? Right? That's where your mindset is. And that's okay. Like, that's where you need to look at things. Like, why is this happening? It's because it's a lesson. Because I haven't paid attention to this. I've been giving my money too freely. I've been spending my money on other people instead of putting like attention on me. So it's like everything that happens that's uncomfortable is the best sign that you could get. It's like there in your face. And it's for you to work through this. And that's why you're working through this right now. You're trying to figure it out. You're trying to understand. Like, it doesn't always have to be about money here. It could just be like even instability in your life. Like, and I just feel here, I find you're, I don't know why I'm getting this message, but this is like, this message I'm getting is like some of you are trying to recreate, like to create the perfect relationship, or to create the perfect job, or create the perfect thing. But why are you doing that? Like, don't stop. It's not an experiment. It's just like be, instead of like trying so hard. That's what I'm seeing here. Like, you're the magician. You can do whatever it is you want, but with your heart and the wisdom that's within you. I see some of you, even at work, some of you might at jobs that you're trying like a bit too, like you're trying to create, like you're trying to make things like harmonious for others. You understand? Like, I hope you understand what I'm saying. Like, you're putting so much energy into how others are feeling around you. Like your partners, your colleagues, or whatever. Like, no. That's why I'm saying there's like no. It's like we're not here to like help anyone on their journey. Everyone is here to do their own journey, kind of thing. And of course, however you help yourself, it moves into the whole, and we all feel it. But at this moment in time, in a linear way, it's like do you, kind of thing. Be the magician. Create your own life, create your own situation. What do you want to do for a job? What do you want to do in a relationship? What do you want to do as solo, as a single person? Like, what do you want to do? Like, do it. Like, do you get that feeling inside to do it? Do you have it in your heart saying, yeah? Or do you have your mind going, do this, and like, you have to do this. You have to go back in time. Remember, you did blah, 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 blah. The mind. The magician is Gemini. It's like Gemini, Sagittarius, Taurus. There's this like very like, just trust. Let spirit be your guide, which you keep forgetting. You keep forgetting, and you keep listening to your mind more than you keep listening to the chatter over just allowing things to just happen. What's coming for you, Saggy, is the King of Cups, just Scorpio energy, and the Moon. Holy crap, holy. This is like Pisces, could be Cancer as well. So we have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, all the freaking water signs right here. Oh my God. Okay, Saggy and fucking water. Like, you're fire, right? Water puts out the fire. So I guess you have some massive emotional purging here that you have to go through. The Moon speaks of secrets, things that you might have hidden, things that you might have not expressed, perhaps, to people in your lives, and that's why you're busy doing this. Yeah, that's why you're busy, like trying to like appease the waters. That is what I'm feeling here. It's showing up as the future. I like it. It's like confirming my reading. That's why I feel like there's like this part of you hiding your true feelings. And there could be someone that comes into your life, male or female, let's say, that is very spiritual, that's very, that opens you up romantically, spiritually, that opens the heart for you. But a lot of you, there's this moon card to me is like, it could be used at tapping into your spirituality and your intuition, but the way she's positioned in this card, it's like she's hiding. And I think you've been hiding. You've been hiding your true feelings for too long. Hence why some of you have fallen into this kind of, because Spirit is saying, something's got to give here, and you're not really listening to us here, so maybe you need to fall here a little bit. It's not just fall, like step back a little bit for you to fully understand what's happening here. Because you're trying too hard to people please. You know, the right people too, not the wrong people, but it's just this feeling of you putting a facade around people, like, yeah, I'm great, I'm very spiritual, I'm very this, but you're really not trusting anything. There's a little turmoil here, man, Saggy. Like, I didn't think this was going to show up like this, but I feel like because of these water, what's coming is like you are, like here you're being handed the magic wand, and she's not, her hands are in her pocket, right? If you look at her hands are in her pocket, and she's not really ready to take the wand. She's like, this is like a new beginning is offered to you. You're being offered a new path. And I say, like, the King of Cups could be someone coming into your life that's going to open you up again, spiritually, open you up again, to see past that which you have been afraid to show. I don't know why, like, I'm getting this, but this, obviously there's no, but there could be some, like, emotional abuse that you have had to deal with, and it's obviously not have to only be your partners, all different kinds of relationships, but I feel like there is this heavy heaviness here that you're going to be confronting, and courage is here to bring you there, and it's like time to face it, kind of thing. It's time to face those feelings that keep coming up for you over and over again, Saggy, and it's like, express them to this person or this, it's a person. I really feel like it's a person in your life that is bringing you down in a heavily emotional way. And you've been skirting around it, and now it's time to release. And you might have some help from someone else. Could be that. But I really, truly see this as being something monumental for you, Saggy. That this little expression, this little communication that needs to happen, or just like release of emotion, will get you back on track. Will get you saying, I'll take that wand now, thank you very much, and it's time for me to start fresh. Because you're kind of ruminating in your old energy here, and you're like, I don't know, and you're like working on others around you, like, I don't know, it's just weird. It's not a very saggy thing for me. Like, I feel like you're usually like very clear on your path, and here you feel like you're a little muddled, and you're being given like a lot of opportunity to start these things, but you need to move through this so important very importante. I see that, like, you need to own up to this and actually express yourself to somebody in your life that is causing this kind of, it's not their fault, right? It's you that's holding this, but you, it's like you need to clear the air because it's kind of stumping your emotions. You know, it's like it's keeping you blocked in. Wow. So your advice is interesting. See beyond the past. This swan is on the water. Oh my God. And the moon. Like, hello. And it's a 2-3-5 change. Let go of this past energy. Something that's like you're holding on, or a person from your past that keeps showing up and like, wow, look how beautiful. You are more. You are. Look at the bird, the eagle. It's time to fly. It's time to free yourself from these emotions. It's time to free yourself from this. I really, truly believe that you're needing to do some clearing. And not yourself, but with people. It doesn't mean you have to flush people out of your life, but it feels like you're having to, I don't know, like clear a lot of emotions to get to this place of flight, of freedom, of air, of space, of no time, like soaring above the mountains. Oh, it feels really good actually, this card, because these are like, woo. And your dragon card is the golden Christed dragon, which is 10, right? Amazing. Brings you higher love so that you embody the Christ light. Absorb the Christ light. You are protected. Expand your heart and remain fifth dimensional. I mean, this is, damn. If you are one that could, like, believes in speaking to the elementals, then I would say, like, reach out to the golden Christed dragon. If you are not, then reach out. If you're religious, reach out to Jesus Christ. Like, right? So there's just this feeling of you're protected. Your spirit guides are all around you. There is this something from your past. Someone from your past is definitely you're having to deal with, so that you can move into this new level. Damn. All right, courage, people. This was interesting. I didn't expect this, but this is great. You know, these are important messages that come through. I love it. You are more. I love that. So Saggy, courage, please. You got this. This is amazing, actually. So trust that there is guidance at every step of the way, even when it's uncomfortable, like it is here. Like these two are like, whoa. Check your rising and your moon for other messages. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and super thanks me if you would like. And also leave your comments below, and I'll enter you in a weekly giveaway of free readings. All right, you got this. I love you. I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Capricorn. We got self-acceptance. Nothing is more exhausting than endlessly working on yourself. When you offer your whole, being fully to love, let me do this again. When you offer your whole being fully to love, self-acceptance arises spontaneously. May I rest in our oneness, dear divine. Wow. Thank God I accept myself. For my faults. Self-acceptance is by far one of the most important things to do in this lifetime. Because when you accept yourself fully and wholly, you don't give a rat's ass about anyone around you, their opinions, you don't need their approval, you don't need their validation, you don't need anything from them because you totally love yourself. This is everybody's goal. Right, let's see, what is the advice for you? One of the cards. So this is advice. This is what's coming. This is your challenge. This is where you are right now. Wow, look at you, Ace of Coins. Amazing. New adventure, new money, new business opportunity, new financials, support, new raise, a promotion, like a new business idea, project, a new home. What else could be the Pentacles, right? It's all about your root chakra. It's like the grounding, your home, your family, like it feels everything grounded for you. She's like celebrating because maybe amazing tax return. It could be that. Oh, dudes, why are you doing this to me? The devil. You're the devil, though, like Capricorn. So, with the devil. Let's see. And the King of Coins. The King of Pentacles. So a lot of pentacle energy, like it's all earth energy here. So everything feels grounded here. But like, if we look at the cards, these are chakra cards. This is purple, which is the third eye chakra. Yeah. And this is orange, which is sacral chakra, which is your creativity and your sexuality, right? Makes sense? Lust. But here, when we look at this, and we see the King of Pentacles, there could be some of you that have maybe got a promotion or got a new job, or you become CEO of a company or whatever, and you've fallen into this like status, power, greed kind of syndrome here. And let's see what the challenge is. Your challenge is a spider spirit, make your dreams real. It's as a challenge, you're not. So you're having a hard time making your dreams real. Why? Because you're playing with the devil. That's why. You're playing with the devil, and maybe there's a king of like if I look at all these energies, like it looks really specific to me. That's why, because it's like almost like you've gotten this new job. Let's just do the scenario. You've gotten a new job or a promotion or a raise or something, and you're really proud of this accomplishment. But now it's like you're having to work really hard for this. They're playing games around you. They're like, it's like they've given you something to appease you, and now they're like, there's like a authority figure playing, this is that feeling I'm getting here. I don't like it. I have to be honest. I don't like it at all. It's like they're like, okay, now we shut you up. You got what you wanted, and now we're gonna make you really work hard, like overwork you, or make you really work for this. While this like King of Pentacles sits really happily on his ass with the big ass coin between his legs. Right? So it's like there's that feeling here of that. And there could be like with the devil, it could also be some of you who are working your way to the top, and you're willing to do anything and everything possible to get to this status. And you always have to be careful of that, right? That's like you're making your dreams come true, but are they really your dreams? Or is it just like a made up thing in your mind kind of thing? Like the spider worked really hard to make that cobweb, but are you like working really hard, or you're just I don't know. Sorry, guys, but it doesn't feel good to me. It's like you're stealing money, or you're doing something. I don't know. you're, I don't know, sleeping with the boss. I don't know. Like there's something a little nefarious going on here. But not every Capricorn, obviously, right? So what else is going on here? There's some like, what is that word I'm looking for? Like foul play. There's some foul play here. With money, with your job, with your finances, with your partner, perhaps. Like a deal gone wrong, or like, you know, like this is also sex and lust. I don't know. I just feel that there's something, or maybe you're at work and you're playing with fire, with your boss, with your colleagues, with your fellow students, you know, your teacher. That's that feeling I'm getting here, Cappies. So, and it's probably has to do with self-acceptance, because if you accepted yourself, you wouldn't have to be like playing these games of fire, right? Because you wouldn't give a crap's ass what everyone else thinks about you. But that is that feeling I'm getting. It's like you're playing with fire. It's to either achieve a certain status, or you're playing with somebody. And because it's coin energy, I keep thinking it's like at the job. It could also be at home, you know, because root is home as well. And somewhere along the way, you've forgotten your dreams. You've forgotten what it is that you've always wanted to do. And you're like Capricorn, you love this. This is like part of your MO, is loving to play the games, right? A little bit in the workplace, in the school, like you're ambitious, you're career oriented, and we all know that being like that is like involves this whole like 3D matrix game. Because even if I look at it like you're here, you are the King of Pentacles, I just feel like with the Devil, you got to the top by, you know, the way Madonna got to the top of the music industry, if you know what I'm saying. So like but let's say the Devil is you. It's Capricorn. The Devil's Capricorn. So let's look at it like that. There could be you not playing by the rules, let's say. And it could be a good thing. It doesn't have to be like a nefarious or a foul play thing. It could be like you stepping outside of your box, but you're not. You're not a step out of your box. That's why. I almost feel like some of you might have like maybe manipulated your way in. Sorry, I'm pulling out my manipulated your way into something in a kind of badass kind of way. Like in a yeah, that's really good. Like kind of like good for you kind of way. Let's just see what's coming for you so that I have an idea what's going on. Look at this. Oh my God. What's coming for you? The Ace of Pentacles. It's like a new job, a new opportunity, like a new house, something new, a new beginning. New material possession. And the Page of Cups is love. A new love. It's bringing in heart into your job, into something. The Page of Cups is a naive, almost like innocent way of doing things. So I'm like, I need to talk to some of you here, Capricorn, that be careful if you're part of a game. I feel like some of you are being played by higher ups, and you're going in it like, oh no, everything is great, and you're going in very naively, and you're going in very like, of course I'm going to give my heart to this job, or I'm going to give my heart to this relationship, and give everything kind of thing. And even though there's these Ace of Pentacles, which is amazing, it's like you're being offered this new path, this new opportunity, and the only message I get is like they have to be careful. And I kind of like your overall energy, because self-acceptance puts you in a situation where you wouldn't be put in this situation, because you would be playing the game, right? you wouldn't be being played. But also playing the game is not really going with your soul. Like, I just feel like, Cappy, you need to start, like, you're being given like some really amazing opportunity, maybe even a new job or a new chance at something different. A different, I don't see relationship here that too much, but yeah, different relationship or a different life. And your like naivety might be keeping you in this game. This power play. There's like a power play happening here. So I just need you to be careful this week, the next few weeks, and pay attention to the signs that I'm telling you here, because there is some sort of a play. Whether you're playing in it or someone's playing you, but be careful, because you have this chance to make a leap into something absolutely new. So assess this, please. So your advice is, nice, you are what you think. And this is not always that great, because if you think you're an idiot and you think you're a loser and you think that you don't deserve anything and you think that you need someone else to like validate you and you need some, then that's not great, right? So you are what you think. Stop thinking. First of all, stop thinking. Empty that mind of yours and start believing that you are great. You don't need to be playing these games, and that the divine is actually opening something up for you. And when that lands on you, pay attention to that. Your advice is, oh my God, opportunity. I mean, it's here. It's all in the cards. Capricorn, this is my advice because of these cards. In the next week or 2 weeks or months, it doesn't matter. These readings to me are like timeless. If you are given an opportunity at a new job, a new home, a new relationship, a new friendship, a new start, anywhere, I would want you to ponder over this. It's coming to you, and there's 3 cards here saying, yes, it's where you need to be. And we need you to stop playing here and stop being naive about it. These people are like, this is not like, this is usually amazing. It's Taurus. I'm Taurus. Just when they're together, I don't know. I'm not feeling it. And this is like playing on your emotions kind of thing. So I need you to really pay attention, please, Cappy. I need you to, because you are, the divine has your back here. 3 times we have opportunity show up. So assess, like when the opportunity shows up, say, okay, is this right? Yes, let's go. So that's what I'm saying. So your dragon advice card is the Earth Dragon, which is appropriate for you. Clears your path and the land around you. Stay grounded, be ready to serve. Stuck energy is clearing. You can move forward in life. It's time to move forward. So I don't know where this message is going for who it is, but I hope this resonates with some of you, because this is amazing as much as it is disturbing. It's a little disturbing to me. I don't like, you understand this, but I don't like these energies together. I feel like the energy of manipulation. It's a power play, and you're involved in it. So whether you're the one power playing or you're being power played, either way, I don't like it. And it's like a feeling of you've stepped away from your dreams to be involved in this, and here you're being offered opportunities, and you need to pay attention. These opportunities are coming, and for me, when I see the Ace of Coins, it means April, May, Taurus season, right? The Devil, we have already passed the Devil. It was December, January, so the only other cards here feel like that. The Page of Cups could be Cancer, which is June, July. Pay attention. Do what's in your heart. I don't feel good. Check your rising and your moon, please, if this didn't resonate. And I really need you to start thinking of what it is go back to where your dreams began. Are you in your dream job right now? Are you exactly where you want to be? Are you in your dream home? Are you in, like, go back there and figure it out. Ask yourself these questions. Okay, guys and girls, this is where I leave you. If you need to hit me up for a reading, my coordinates are down below. I love you, and I will see you next week. Check your rising and your moon as usual, and like, comment, share, subscribe, and leave a comment below, and I'll add you to the weekly free reading giveaway that I do weekly. I really truly believe that there's something great though coming towards you, and I need you to open your eyes and see it because 3 times you got opportunity. Pay attention. I love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Aquarius. We got clarity as your overall energy. Let me trust my deepest instincts in all ways, especially when matters are unclear. May my own holy intuition always guide the way. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Your intuition is everything, people. Clarity. Let's get clear. I love this, though. Trust your deepest instincts in all ways. This is what I've been saying for the past 10 signs. It's like, trust your freaking inner voice. And things are getting clear for you. I think a lot of you, I might, like, for me, like, if you didn't listen to my intro, I really believe that Pluto entered Aquarius last week, and I think it made a change with Aquarius, because you've been like lagging, you've been a bit like all over the place, and now things are like, okay, I see clearly. This relationship sucks, or this is amazing. I'm gonna go for it. This job, I hate this job. What the hell am I doing in here? I gotta start something new. I got, like, everything is like showing up in your face. I gotta ask this girl out. I gotta ask him out. I gotta, like, that's like what, like, everything. It's like the fog is lifting, and for a lot of us out here, the fog is like, oh fuck, we've been in the deep fog for the longest time. So here we have, you have a lot here. Okay, you have, I see, you have advice, what's coming, your challenge, and this is where you are right now. So where you are right now is 9 of Swords, which is one of the shittiest cards of the deck, but this is great. Because to me, the 9 of Swords is the end of a journey of, like, freaking carrying around anxiety, sadness, fears, grief, overwhelm, all of it. Guilt, all of it. Like, you're just over it. You're done. You did it. Good for you. Like, we're all doing it. We're all, like, purging this crap. We're all clearing all of this. And here it's like, you're done. And I kind of like it. Orange is sacral chakra. Orange is like, the sacral chakra is your creative expression, your sexuality. Could be a lot of abuse that you're letting go of, emotional, sexual, mental abuse as well, that you're releasing. Those are the hardest ones to release. They come and they need to let go. Grief, though, I'm getting grief in my head. King of Swords. Who is the King of Swords? You are. I love that you're showing up here. Badass King of Swords. Gotta love him. So here he is with his dogs. But it's he's amazing. Kind of sexy too, but okay. With his sword of truth. Like, 9 of Swords is Gemini. This is you. And then you have the 3 of Coins. which is Capricorn energy. So very strong energies showing up here. What are we seeing here is that you're like getting freaking clear with the King of Swords. There could be some, maybe you're starting a business and you're doing some negotiation, contractual work, like, you know, legal work, notary, lawyer, whatever. Could also be, I don't know. I'm trying to get like messages, and it's like a little part of me is you saying goodbye to a lot of old stories, like 9 of them, 9 old stories. Like I almost see you shutting it all down with this King of Swords. You know, it's like, okay, it's like he's the judge and jury kind of thing. He's like, okay, anxiety, fuck it, let's go out. Next, like, what are you doing with this relationship? Why are we still in it? Let's go. Boom. Or why are we in this job? I don't know. Like, freaking, I'm Aquarius, man. I'm fucking innovative. I'm like, why am I hanging on to this old freaking job? What is it? It's like, I need to use my talent and my skills elsewhere. This is how I feel about you, Aquarius. And this is maybe a personal thing, but you're here on this earth for a reason. So we need you to expand on that. Not to just to live in this kind of energy, which Aquarius, it does this too. Aquarius is very mental, and you're like overwhelmed by, if it's a mental issue, like anxiety, then you take it to the 100th degree, right? But it's time to release this. It's over. Like the King of Swords, look at him. He's just so powerful in this deck. He's like cutting through the bullshit. He's going back to what matters in his life, which is you. What matters in your life? What does it? What do you want to do? What do you want to share here? The sword is like a pen, right? It could be, do you want to share your story? Do you want to, like, let's write a new story? Like I said in my intro, it's time. We're in a new now moment. Who else to lead us in a new now moment than Aquarius? I don't know. Who else is there? There's no one else. You are it. No pressure. But it's really true. It's like we're not moving into a future. The future's already been lived. We're moving into something new. We need the King of Swords to do this for us. But before he can do it for everyone else, he got to do it for himself. For yourself. So clear that shit, please. I don't know who else is doing this massive clearing too. Someone else is doing massive clearing. It's time. It's so uncomfortable to go through this clearing, but it's so necessary to get to this expansiveness, right? We have to go through it. And it's not, the clearings, like everyone said, oh, it's depressing. It's not depressing to go through a clearing. It's like, yo, man, it's freaking work. It's facing that anger and saying, yo, I got this. Fucking angry, get fucking angry and release it. Forgive it. Bye-bye. But truly do it. Not just say, I released it, okay, it's gone, and it comes back up a week later. It's really looking at the root of it, right? That's what the mirror work is all about. It's going into the mirror and saying, why am I angry? Oh, because this happened when I was 9 years old. Okay, go back to that 9-year-old self and release it. That's what the King of Swords would do. It's a nipping it in the butt. And the 3 of Cups is kind of interesting to me. It's like working together. It's coming 3 of you. Like, it could be 3 of you. It doesn't have to be. It could be 5 or 6 or 2 of you. Coming together, collaborating in the next steps kind of thing. Like, but first clearing that shit up. And then collaborating with people. This is the future anyways. It's community. And this is what you are too. It's like bringing people together and working towards a goal, a common goal. Maybe some of you are going to set up your own little community. Maybe some of you are going to work on a project together. Maybe some of you are going to get a new job. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. It could be like a new, just like a new gathering of friends as well. It could just be like working alongside people instead of doing this all on your own. This earring, it's like killing me. So your clarity is taking you from what I'm understanding right now is that you're in a process of massive purging of some really old energy. Some old stories are coming through, and your King of Swords is showing up and saying, yes, I'm going to help you through this. Could be you, could be someone else in your life that is helping you sift through this. But it's like someone who in your life that you need that's a little bit more stern with you. Not like, oh no, it's okay, let's like live in love and light bullshit. No, this is not who you need in your life right now. You need someone like, yo, like out next, like kind of thing, kind of to help you move through this a little bit easier. And it's okay because you're not going to be insulted by the way this person delivers, because it's how you would deliver. And it's going to get you to this place of gathering, of coming together with two other people or many other people to move into the next step. I like that, actually. Oh my God, I didn't even look at your challenge. We're not even looking at your challenge. The skunk spirit is know your worth. And your challenge is that you think that you're worthless. What the frick is that? You don't know your worth. That's why the King of Swords is here. It's like, yo, dude, are you for real? If there's any card in this deck that knows his worth, it's him and the Queen of Swords. So, like, I'm from these cards. I understand you're going through a little bit of a hard time, and it's fine. And that's why clarity is here. It's time to like look through these energies, because you're getting caught up in them. And you're even isolating yourself from people. Like you might be hanging around people, a lot of people, like big groups, just to hide. But you're needing to find those core people, or that one person to help you through this, because I feel like you need some help. I truly feel you need some assistance here, Aquarius, and you can't do this alone. Where it's like, Aquarians tend to like to work alone, because the way your mindset is a bit different than others. And perhaps you could work with Geminis, because their mindsets are like you a little bit. But I feel like you almost have to go outside of the box here. I really truly feel like this is the message coming through. Is whatever you're having issues with, I need you to step out and talk to someone. Well, it could be an earth sign or a air sign. It's funny that earth sign, right? Because it's like Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but I guess because that's the reasoning, maybe, that you don't have, right? It's not that you don't have reason. You have 100% reasoning, but the earth sign has a different way of looking at things. So that is interesting. What's coming? You have 3 things. So what's coming is the Death card. Frickin' change. Love it. The 5 of Wands in reverse. The 5 of Wands is struggle, but this is release of that. That's awesome. And the 2 of Wands. Decisions. Okay. Crossroads. So something's coming up for you, Aquarius. Something that you've been struggling with for a while. Whether it's a personal struggle, whether it's a struggle within a relationship, whether it's a job or what have you, whatever the struggle is, you're releasing it though. And I almost feel like you'll be at a point, like as you release this, you'll be at this crossroads where you'll have to make a massive decision. And that's why perhaps This King of Swords, you need to carry him through here into your future as well, into what's coming. I truly believe here that whatever change is coming towards you, Aquarius, cannot be accomplished alone by yourself. I would never have seen this for you, but right now, this week, it's very clear that you need help. And who cares, right? We all need help, right? Like, you know, and you need to reach out either to 2 people, or you need to reach out to like some core people in your life that you know will give it to you straight. That's what I'm trying to say here. And you know what? It's not to shit on other people, but I don't think, like, there's certain signs that perhaps you don't want to reach out to because they can flower things, and you don't want that. You need someone straight, a straight shooter. So, and it's exactly what you need right now, because that is how you're the only one who can take it. You and Gemini, I think, are the only ones who can take this crap like that. So, I kind of like this because this is, I don't like the skull, but it's like change is here for you. Change. This week, or the next few weeks, or what have you, April maybe, is highly transformative for you. You are ridding yourself of a lot of old energy, and you're starting to see clearly. Not only clearly, but you're starting to see through your friends, your family, your relationships, your jobs, your, you know, everything that you have, your spirituality, your practices, religious, everything is going to start to become more clear as the old dies away. And when you get to that crossroads, I would say, like, reach out to that person that you need to help you. It's not even someone to help you get to that path, but just to get back your confidence. You know, that person that will say yes or no. I think trust, listen, kind of thing. What a powerful reading. Wow. Okay, so your advice. Wow, man, it's so perfect for you. Evolve into your own complexity. Into your complexity. I mean, this is like meant for Aquarius. Evolve. You're a complex soul, right? You are a logical. You are a mind. But at the same time, you're a futuristic. You see beyond the veil, and here you are having to deal with this linear world, the linear traps and the illusions, and they're like raining down on you, and you're like, okay, I gotta get out, right? I gotta explore. I got to. You know, it's like a breakthrough. It comes to my head, like you're ready to be that rebel that you are, kind of thing, and that's what that is. It's time to evolve, to love that complexity that you are, that you're all fucked up in your head sometimes, and that's fucking fine. And that's why we need people like you, right? To fuck things up all over the world, right? So I just feel like you're being called this week. This is going to be a very interesting week for you, or the next few weeks, whenever you get this. Wow, this is your dragon advice. I've been called to use dragons since I'm working with them. Archangel Gabriel's dragon. Like, hello. Amazing. Brings purification. Self-discipline will speed ascension and bring joy. You can carry Archangel Gabriel's diamond. All right, then. Gabriel is the messenger of God, divine source. Beautiful white dragon, bringing purification as you evolve into the complexity of who you are. I feel like some of you are going to make some massive breakthroughs in the next few weeks. I don't know why I'm saying April, but I feel like April is the month for you, Aquarius. Maybe it's an A thing. But I feel like you're going through something massive, and it's time to listen into your heart, your wisdom. There's going to be some changes coming with your job, your relationships. I think you're going to make some interest, like some. What I see is like some choices you're going to make are going to be like kind of revolutionary, but they're going to be these choices that people are going to be like, what? Like, why? Like, how? That kind of thing. And you're going to stick to them because it just feels right. This is your message. I love you. Go look first this earth sign that can help you through this, but I feel like you need someone. Earth signs are very, like, that's why I think that you need that. So I love you. I'll see you next week. Check your rising and your moon for other messages. Also like, comment, share, subscribe, and super thanks if you can. And leave your comments below, and I will pick you maybe for a free reading next week. All right. I love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Pisces. We got hardship. May I embrace what's happening right now, as baffling or painful as it is. Help me, God, to trust where you are guiding me. I am yours. So beautiful message. And yes, hardship is not to be worried about, because to me, hardship is what everyone's going through at this point in time. There is a lot of energies out there. There could be some financial hardship for some of you Pisces out there, or you're having a hard time finding a job, or there's some hardship within your relationships, because it's all like connected, right? Anyways, so if you're releasing, then obviously there's a change and a more metamorphosis happening within these entities within your life. So I don't see it as bad, because I think that you have a really beautiful reading. Let's just see what this reading shows us. This is your advice. This is what's coming. This is your challenge. And this is what's happening right now. So what's happening right now is the Four of Wands, which is marriage, celebration, success, greatness. Like the Four of Wands is an amazing card to get. Butterflies is freedom, independence. Green is the color of money, luck. I can't say anything else about this. Green is the heart chakra as well. So let's see. The Princess of Wands is green as well. So the Princess of Wands is the Page of Wands. Like new opportunities, new mergers. I don't know why I just said that, but new jobs, new love life. The Page of Wands is amazing. It's like being very enthusiastic about a new project that's in your life. It's about going full force ahead into this relationship. It's like this very fervent, vivacious kind of energy. And the sun. That's why it's a hardship. That's why the sun is the best card in the deck, right? It's new, financial wealth, abundance, love, new opportunity, recognition, fame. It's all of it, high vibrations. It's all here, and it's the crown chakra, right? It's a connection to source. Let's see your challenge. It's mouth spirit. Tend to the small things. As a challenge means that you're not, right? So, this could be interesting. So perhaps you're living in this grandeur life, everything is everything's working out. I'm just doing everything, but you're forgetting the little things that you need to tend to, right? Like paying your rent, perhaps, or paying the tax man, or things like that. Maybe you're not paying attention to your diet or lifestyle or things like this. So little things, cleaning your home. You know how important cleaning our home is? It's like like a release of energy. Like sometimes I look, I'm like, oh my God, it's so dusty there. Like I gotta. But there's this, I don't know. Here feels to me that you're like on cloud 9 right now. Things seem to be working out really well for you. Some of you are, I don't know, you're successful in your jobs. Like you got a new job, a promotion, a raise, or some of you, even if you're not working, you have tons of ideas coming in. In your relationships, it feels like there's a new life, a new breath of fresh air coming in. I don't know. That's why I'm like perplexed about the hardship. I'm trying to look at something like, I don't see it though. That's the thing. I see things looking up for you. Finally, right though? Like, it's like when I saw this for you, I was like, finally, we're getting somewhere with Pisces. It's like there's just a breath of fresh air. I really feel that. I feel like there's new ideas. Some of you might be thinking of, like I really believe, like if some of you are thinking of a project, go for it. Now is the time. Writing, singing, or whatever it is, like creative, not creative, doesn't matter. It's just like, it's where it's at. And this green here, maybe it's something nature related, something like homeopathy, herbal medicine. I don't know. It could be a whole bunch of things, but it just feels to me that you're being divinely guided. But the little mouse spirit is just like, perhaps like with the little mouse spirit, like it goes like maybe clean, like clean your like homes. Get that spring energy in kind of thing. Do a little bit of a upheaval, like a change of wardrobe, a change of something in your house or in your business or something, like clean out the clutter, the emails kind of thing. I just feel like there's a little bit of lingering that. Is it a cleanup of, I don't think it's a cleanup of people, that's the thing. Let's see what's coming so I can better understand this. The King of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is Taurus, the 4 is Capricorn energy. So here it's just like, I mean, what's coming? It's like some of you are maybe you have your own businesses, you're gonna do freaking well. You're gonna make a lot of money. If you're at a job, you might get a raise, a promotion, you might get a change of departments, or like something really lucrative, profitable. You might get a gain in like stock here, like investments going well. Like it feels like maybe you're getting married to someone who's rich and successful. Like, I don't know, like maybe are you thinking of meeting somebody? It's right here. Your father could be a father figure that's going to lend you money for this creative project that you're doing. It could be like a financial investor. But whatever this is, I don't see hardship. So the hardship could be like a spiritual hardship that you're going through all these energies. And this week they're saying, hey, Pisces, thank you for doing all the work, but we're going to bring you a whole bunch of celebration. We're going to bring you like tons of ideas. We're shining the light on you. It's time to take action. It's time to go. Do something. Money's coming. Let's just see everything. Your advice is prayers are answered. Trust. Like, it's like prayer answered, just trust. I feel like anyways, you know what, Pisces, let's be real here. You've been through the ringer. Like, compared to every other sign. Every time I got to your sign, I was like, dude, what is going on? And it's been months now, right? Maybe 6 months, even more. So this is really, like, I'm happy. I'm really happy to see this. Like, I'm ecstatic, actually, to see this. This could be pages, could be your children as well. Maybe you have a daughter or son that's getting married. It's beautiful. in the summertime, could be, or in April, May, whatever. There's just this feeling of celebration, but newness. New baby, maybe there's a baby shower happening, you know. I don't know, new life, but new life within a relationship, new life within a business, new life, like a totally new beginning. In all these months that you've been going through hell, your prayers are being answered, right? I mean, your prayers will always be answered anyways, because if you just trust the whole process, then your prayers get answered. But with this King of Pentacles, I just feel like it's like, if you're single, it could be like a stable man coming into your life, or a woman, like your dreams coming true kind of thing. If you're already in a relationship, then it's just like more money and abundance coming your way. It's just this feeling of a return on investment that's like going to work really well for you. Stability, home. And your dragon energy, boom, baby, is the orange gold dragon from Arcturus. So if you're some star seeds here from Arcturus, this is for you, but for everybody. Opens you to knowledge for the new golden age. Carry the energy of the future, be a guiding light. Powerful energy. This is just overall like one of the best readings here of this month, of this week. I just feel like things are just falling into place for you, and it's time to just revel in these energies. If you feel this urge to do something new within a project, within your job, within your relationship, do it. This is the time. This is like, I feel like you're being completely guided by source, by God, by energy, by universe, whatever you want to believe in. And the moment you do try something new is the moment they'll just like manifest this instantly for you. This is what I see in its instant manifestation. There's like a youthful energy here. There's like just like a whole bunch of newness and money and abundance and excitement. Just like do the 10 to the small things, right? Don't forget the small things. That's what it's saying. Like don't because it's so great and you forget the little things that you need to do. I don't know what those little things are for you, but like I said, cleaning your house or decluttering, you know, giving away things to the poor or whatever it is. Like there's this feeling that you need to do that. But otherwise, it's phenomenal. Right? So kudos to you, Pisces. Keep this up, people. I will see you next week. Check your rising and your moon for other messages, and also like, comment, share, subscribe, and super thanks me if you can. And leaving a comment, you get a chance to win a free reading giveaway every week. So hardships, marships, like obviously there's some of you are struggling a little bit, but I'm just letting you know that looks amazing. Accept that invitation to the wedding. You might meet someone new. He might be like super rich. Like it sounds really great, all right? Or he or she, whatever. I love you. I'll see you next week. Bye.